Hello everyone, welcome back for some more Let's Play Fate Grand Order. Durga has been revealed to really be the alter ego, Kālī, which isn't too much of a crazy thing considering we read the profile of Parvati and it kind of said like, oh yeah, by the way, this is also Durga, which is also Kālī. So like, it's not the biggest surprise, but it's still kind of nice. I should check, because someone said that we might have the ability now to just fully upgrade our own Durga. I kind of doubt it, because it did say that you need to beat this story chapter, so I'll check. It's probably not going to be able to go. But otherwise, we have a big section ahead of us, so let's give it a go, as we're probably going to be fighting more and more of this crazy opponent. Let's get going. Whoop, 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 whoop. So yeah, let's go check that, because if I can ascend now, cool. Probably can't. See, there's no ascension here, right? And we're going to go to it, it's going to say it's like, yeah, see? It would clear, it says a certain section. I think it would, they would do a big pop-up that says that you can do it there. It's probably just the finale, honestly. So, that's fine. It's not a big deal. We'll use her when we can. I get why they have that as a feature, but it's also annoying. Those desiring love, even if the world breaks. That's a question mark, which is concerning. Are we going to be fighting actual alter egos now? Because if so, we have classes that help with that. Let's see. This design rules. It's so good. Kālī. Great. As if things weren't bad enough. So now we've got Durga, but even more violent. In that form, she's a murderous fiend who's lost any semblance of sanity or her ostensible divine duties. We're talking about someone whose favorite party trick is tearing a demon god open and chugging all its blood at once. That's kind of hot. Ah! Huh. Lancer. This smell. It's demon blood. Back off. Stay away from me. Oh. Well, Berserker. Good. Blood. And now I dance. I dance with glee at the sight of my enemy's blood, and my arms and legs will follow suit. Ah, hear me. Let my wish be heard loud and clear. Oh, she's crazy. She's dancing like she's trying to trample the ground? She's doing big steppy? That was really well done. Remember, like, they have, like, negative budget for some of these scenes. That was really cool. This isn't good. Is she? Oh, no. Kālī. Oh! Are you... Uh-oh. Are you attempting to call Shiva here? Of course. That's the whole reason I exist. Please, tell me how you plan to do it. I only hope you are not using the method I think you are. I will destroy the world, and then Shiva will appear beneath my feet. That is what I was afraid of. Oh, we're doing that story, huh? After Kālī killed the demon god, she was so excited about her victory that she began to dance. Oh, well, that's why she's dancing in, like, SMT and stuff. But her dancing was so violent that it threatened to destroy the world. The gods didn't quite know what to do about that. It was only when Shiva stepped in and laid down at her feet to cushion the blows that Kālī finally returned to her senses. So you mean to recreate that myth here, using reverse causality as a means to summon Shiva? Basically, if the only way to stop it is to summon Shiva, then Shiva will be summoned. Because if Kālī is performing a world-ending dance, and then it follows that Shiva must be there to stop it. This paper moon world might be virtual, but it's still a world. Conceptually, it doesn't matter if it's real or not. You're going to destroy this world? The whole world? Please stop. If you do that, everyone here will die. Why would I stop? I will never stop until Shiva arrives. That is the whole point of this dance. Right. Her godly nature is driving her to act this way. It's based on the same undying principles that gives myths their strength. Besides, this world will end sooner or later without my help. It's only a matter of time. Oh, right. You're alive. This is bad. Creating a magical energy connection between herself and Kālī was a foolish miscalculation. It means she's being made to endure the brunt of this entire process, and it is much too great a load for any one entity to handle on their own. It is as though a computer process has gone haywire and begun consuming every available source, like my antivirus. If something is not done, she could suffer a meltdown even if she is unable to keep up with the sheer strain. What's wrong with her? We were going to defeat her eventually, right? Yes, but there's an order to these kinds of things. Having the central governing AI suddenly break or disappear would almost certainly cause a fatal error. It would be like using a computer and having its kernel suddenly be deleted. I'm sorry, Sion, do you think the average person knows what the kernel of a computer is? You think Kama knows? Yes. Our goal is to completely shut down the AI Holy Grail War system, but the best way to do that is to safely use the central governing AI's admin privileges. Conversely, if we are unable to shut down the AI Holy Grail War that way, there's a chance of the system going haywire, leaving us unable to return to our world. Then we've got to save her somehow. Can't you just, ether light and absorb the dust of Osiris into yourself? We know you can do that. We know you can become the dust of Osiris. We know it's a cool form. Well, at least the melty timeline one. But you're like your little melty baby form here. How could I have made such a terrible miscalculation? I can't believe my own world now faces destruction. Our admin privileges will be crucial to our returning home. We'll figure something out. And how are you going to do that? Oh? Oh my god, are we doing this? By connecting my ether light to her nervous system. I'll then hack into her base programming and rewrite her code to give us a chance. But isn't that kind of dangerous? Yes, it is. In many ways, it'll be like trying to defuse a bomb embedded in the circuits of a runaway vehicle. Dangerous or not, it must be done if we are to return to the outside world. It looks like we are just going to have to trust each other. I want you to trust that I will save the dust of Osiris. And in the meantime, I'll trust that you two will find a way to defeat Kālī. I have faith that you two can pull that off. Do you have faith in me? Sure, baby Sion. You're one of our most dependable friends. Friends? Yes, that is right. I admit it. That word is the reason I went down this road. Admiration, respect, surprise, goodwill, a bit of hesitation, and a tinge of regret. It is that very mixture of emotions which drove Sion Eltnam Sakaris to leave the Atlas Institute. And yet none of that would have occurred to me while I was still young and immature. I see. So that is why I look like this. My younger self would have never gone to Chaldea. I knew the answer, but I was still hesitant about it. It is embarrassing to admit this, but it also makes me happy to know that I harbored such an alter ego within myself. Sion? Never mind. It is no big deal. I just finally got the answer to a question I've been wrestling with. But right now I have a job to do, and I'm going to go do it. This may be the dream this version of me had, but I cannot complain about becoming what I wanted to be. I will also give you the thing I told you about on the way here. It is already tuned and ready to go. But please be careful. As I said before, whatever you do, do not overuse it. All right. Here goes nothing. Once again, I am trusting you two to handle Kālī. What is the thing? That's great and all, but how the hell are we supposed to do that? I don't know, but we have to find a way. Damn right we do. As far as I'm concerned, Kālī is basically Parvati gone berserk, and I just will not let that damn goddess get in the way of my plan. So I'm gonna do the best I can and have you, what was I gonna get from you again? Well, anyway, that's how it is. Right now, the only way you and I are gonna have that kind of future I want is if we defeat the bad guy with Parvati's face over there. That being said, it's gonna be pretty tough to pull that off alone. Realistically speaking, the best we can hope for right now is to buy enough time for Vayu Jr. and that braggart of a berserk to get back on their feet. Assuming they can both do that, of course. Alright, Master. I'm counting on you to back me up. I will. Good luck. Oh, good. Now that I've got a better whiff of you, I can see you're a demon too. Then we shall fight, for I am the goddess who slaughters demons, and at the end of my victory, my dance of destruction shall shake the land itself and call my husband to me. I am Shiva's Shakti. I am the fury born from anger. I, the goddess of destruction, shall dance atop the bloody flesh of all demons who cross my path. Pretty cool. Hey, you're still like super divine though, right? In that case, do I have the oh, never mind, support only. Okay. Oh, we're not. Oh. I see. This is not real. Okay. Works for me. It's kind of sad that they didn't let me use my actual comma, but I kind of get why. Because this is probably not a real battle. It's probably going to be like a survive a couple turns, and then we pop the super thing, whatever Sion got for us. What could she have got for us? Well, it's a grand battle. Yeah, it looks awesome. Yep, endurance. Okay. Rani-XII overload. Well, gain resistance to all attacks. Increase NP strength, increase HP. Great. First things first, just do a combo, I guess, and then next turn we'll try a, we'll pop our guts there. This is just gonna heal back up. Okay. Oh, is that gonna be every turn? Uh-oh. Oh yeah, you are proper alter ego now. Okay. Okay, yeah, you need guts. You have the one that does... Is this the one? Yeah, gain advantage against the alter ego. Yeah! Good. Okay. I'm just trying to make you survive. Okay, let's go. 1, 2, 3. Okay. I didn't even see that she actually became alter ego, which again makes sense. That did no damage. The charm is quite nice though. I'll take the charm. We might have to try doing like more just charm spamming, which we'll do next turn for sure. Let's go 1, 2, 3. Okay. Well, that's gone. Okay. Alright. Hey, yeah, now we got the full advantage against alter ego. So that's good to know. So that means you are going to be proper alter ego, which is nice, because then we can again sort of deal with you. Okay. So are you just like super susceptible to charm because that's like your love thing? It might be. If you're just very susceptible to charm, that could be useful. We're not getting enough to charm loop, if you will. Okay, I think we just need this turn and then we're pretty good. Oh, we lost our type advantage though. Whoopsie doopsie. That's fine. We should be able to go through with our guts there and be good. Okay. Oh, new super? Or same super but different color. Let's see. This is new. Oh, your voice is different. Whoa! Oh, that's cool as hell. Who's that similars to? There's another servant who had a move very similar to that. Oh, it's Summer Kama. Right? Summer Kama is kind of similar. With the, like, the giant flame and the doing stuff. Yeah, kind of similar there. That's awesome, though. That one's really good. That is an S-tier Noble Phantasm. You got the 3D model and the 2D sprite. You got everything you'd ever want. Giant woman! Giant woman. God bless you, Nasu. Can't believe we got another one for the chart. Gonna add another one later. I know of one more. Oh, yeah. We're kind of near automata even, huh? Okay. Everything's kind of tumbling down, tumbling down. It's all over. I observed the world's destruction. I calculated a way to avoid it. I made a plan, put it into action, and it still wasn't enough. My calculations were mistaken. Where did I go wrong? Back when I was still a formless being, my only job was to protect this tiny paper moon world. I was nothing more than a little program with the duty, ability, and drive to govern that world. But then, at some point, a distortion no one noticed appeared nearby. A distortion in the great summoning system the humans were so intimately familiar with, and in the even greater current to which that system is connected. And like a magnet moving iron sand inside a paper box, the distortion had an effect on me too. The next thing I knew, I'd been cut off and found myself here. I think this version of me is one who felt she had to save this world. Another self hidden within me as I managed this world. A me who wasn't interested in enduring, repairing, negotiating with, or ignoring the impending threat, but who felt she had to take proactive measures to fight, to save the world. Then I, had another thought. Is this world the only one I need to protect? I couldn't stop thinking about the question, so I turned my attention to the outside world. Its bleak, desolate landscape mirrored that of the paper moon. So I thought I needed to govern that world too, that I had to fight to save it. The duty was already mine. I already had the ability and the drive to govern this world. But then, I learned that world was on the brink of destruction. It couldn't be right. So I ran the numbers and tried to save it. I tried. Oh, the Aetherlight repair. Now I see. So you are an alter ego too. If I had to guess, I would say you are the alter ego of salvation. This does not compute. Query, why? Why not try to answer that with the calculations you do so well? Especially since I'm a little busy at the moment. I'm asking you because that query is too difficult to answer myself. The equation is incredibly complicated. I do understand that you are attempting to use your own body to get the energy that is actively destroying my programming under control. But I also understand that you are doing so by directly connecting your body to mine via a specialized filament that is capable of transmitting special kinds of data, even though we each function on independently incompatible standards. If what you are doing fails, you'll be destroyed along with me. In fact, even as we speak, your very life is being drained. Yes, you may be right. Bypass expanded, transfer route closed, opened, triple layered, helix. So you do understand. Then why are you doing this? It is the only way. for us to escape with our lives. You understand that, right? Yes, I understand what you're trying to hide. If you're successful at connecting your nervous system to my pseudo one and rewriting my admin privileges, then would it not be possible for you to escape on your own without needing to try and stop my runaway processes? Yes, but there'd be no point in doing that. I certainly do not need to be an outsider here as well. Yes, that is right. My real self has no right to call herself Tanner's friend. By the time I worked up my courage, it was too late. I missed my window, as they say. Sion Eltnam is not a member of his team. She's a spectator, or best a cheerleader. So I'm sure my real self will continue to maintain walls between her and Kālī. Because I calculated that at the very end, there'll be something that must be done which will require an outsider to do. You're just foreshadowing so much, but what does it mean? That is not currently the case. Okay, so you're basically saying either you'll have to sacrifice yourself at the end or do something as a... Like, you'll have to maybe, like, betray us in the future and then that'll save us or something. That's basically what she's saying. She calculated that there'll be a point in the future when this is required. That's really interesting, but I kind of wish I wasn't told this. Because now I'm like, oh, okay, whatever. There's something else I can do here, now. Right now, I am a different version of myself. An alternative future self created when I was caught up in this accident. A me that cut off the wisdom from my grown-up self. My personality here can only exist as part of the dream world resting atop the paper moon. A trick my mind is playing only because of all these disparate elements coming together in one place. Yes, or I may be only Tanner's cheerleader in the outside world. Here, I wanted to experience what it'd be like to adventure alongside him, as a friend. Damn. It's okay, in another timeline you get a crazy polycule. Oh my god, you get the most crazy polycule. You get a very, very masculine girlfriend. And you love her. And you smooch her. Even when she becomes a vampire as well. Let's see. Existence likely came about as a result of the directive which she was entrusted as the alter ego of salvation. Yep. Yep. Nothing else new there. Oof. Who bleeding? Is that us? Oh no, Kama! Shit. This isn't good. Do we not speak? Oh, Kama! Oh, you're looking mighty bad. It's okay, Master. You don't have to look so worried. I'm a lot tougher than I look. Don't forget, I'm not just a god. I'm also a demon king. And not to mention, there's something I really want. Is the twist going to be that the alter egoization that affected Kama here? Are you Mara? Is this going to be Demon King Mara? Is that what we're doing? Let's see. Something I'm sure I can get if I just put in the effort. It's actually making me want to do my best here, at least a little bit. Wait, hang on. What was it I wanted again? I know, I get it. Something I don't have. Something no one will give me since there's nothing I can't give them. What's that? Huh. I really want it. L-O-V-E. Oh! Hi, BB! Jump scare? Yeah. Would you just hurry up and remember already? I really don't like showing up in serious scenes like this. Oh, right. It was you. What? Sure was. Paper or not, a moon's still a moon. What? Normally, I'm all about fighting fire with fire when it comes to moony shenanigans like this. But this time, I thought you'd be a better fit than me or any of the Sakura 5. So, just this once, I arranged things to make sure you'd be able to join Master on this latest excursion. Well, aren't you generous? I guess is where I thank you, right? But I kind of get the sense I'm halfway dying outside this little mind room or whatever we're in. Hey, that's hardly my fault. The most you're gonna get from me is a hang in there. Anyway, what do you mean by arrange things? Oh, please, you need to ask. I made you into something that matched this world. Something that would obviously get you in here along with Master. See, I have just a little more experience than your average AI when it comes to manipulating you know what. Oh, but to be clear, the Sakura 5 are a special case that don't quite fall under those rules. They're more like cancers I cut off of myself by forcing them to be generated naturally. Still, there were some common techniques I could use, and since I'm a genuine final boss, I knew exactly what to do with them. Pretty amazing of me, right? This is crazy, but I guess it's less crazy now that her event is like mainline story added, so I guess, but still. What are you going on about? Oops, I digress. I still haven't explained what I did to you, have I? Well, to put it simply, I made you into an alter ego. More accurately, I severed your alter ego self from your original self. And what kind of self is that? Now, where's the fun if I just come out and tell you? But I'll give you a hint. You already know. It's an element, a personality that always existed inside you. But it would normally never work because it would never come to the front, so to speak. Because compared to the love you give to others, it's practically nothing. I mean, your usual self is made to give something to every person in this world. It's no wonder this side of you gets lost in the shuffle. Is it the version to give love to one person? Is it like a true singular love? Like an adoration style love? But now that it's been isolated and allowed to come out as an alter ego, where's the harm in letting you be seen for who you are? No, this makes sense. I thought there was something strange going on with me too. I mean, unless I was high on summer or something, there's no way I of all people would so openly plead or cajole or... Well, never mind that for now. What's done is done. Anyway, I guess this means I'm an alter ego of myself who genuinely wants, that. Sure does. Well, now that we've got all that cleared up, I think it's time you remembered why you're the one here now, too. To be clear, it's not like I'd predicted everything about how this was all going to go down. I just had a sense it should be you here rather than any of us. I didn't see why that was until just now. Oh, I get it. If it really did have to be me, then yeah, that's probably why. I see it now too. And don't tell me how cruel this is. I mean, you could, but me being a final boss Kohai and all, I just take it as a compliment. I won't. It's a compliment for us Demon Kings too. Anyway, I know what I have to do now, but that still leaves one problem. Don't worry. I'm sure it'll all work out somehow. Alright then, from your past memory to your present self, good luck. Easy for you to say. I knew you and I shouldn't get mixed up if we can help it. Now then, I think it's time I go hurt her like only a Demon King fragment can. I was not expecting the BB jump scare. Here, Kama! Take this! It's a Mountain Dew, code red! Thanks, Master. You know I love the cherry flavor. I feel better now. I win. I'm winning. My world-ending dance will never stop. Not until Shiva arrives. Now come, my beloved Shiva, my husband, come, come to me. The world can't take much more of this. I'd love for, like, the rest of Kālī to just look at the table and just see the paper moon just, like, lightly shaking a little bit. And they're like, well, that's a bit weird. Is there too much, like, rotation going on or something? Do we need to... We get, like, a paper to put it under? Put it under the paper moon, you know. Don't worry. It's fine. I know how I can win this now. Just watch me turn the tables on her. But you don't believe me? Yeah. Yes, I can't blame you there. I'll admit, there's still one hurdle left to overcome. I need more resources. And not one of your command spells. You're barely on your feet as it is. No, I need a different source of energy. One I can suck completely dry, without worrying about the consequences. As long as I have that, we should be golden. Don't suppose you've seen any energy like that around here. That's... I mean, I don't... Oh, what's that coming up from the broken ground? Is it just magical energy? This is... It's what? Oh, don't do that! No! You're gonna make me click a note again! And I'm gonna have to think about what it's gonna be for a solid, like, 20 or 30 seconds. Oh, I need to know now! I'm a gamer and I'm entitled to be given things immediately! Especially a gacha game! If this was a good game, I would know the answer already. Load! Thank you. It's never enough. Wherever I went, whatever I did, nothing was ever enough. That dissatisfaction was everything to me. Who? Wait, is this... Hana? Well, let's just wait till we figure out for sure. So I kept looking for, I don't know, something. Yeah, okay, no, this is him for sure. Treasure, weapons, gold, fame, acclaim, land, victory, pleasure, indolence, delicacy, supremacy, security. I want it all. But there's still something else I want. Something that, more than anything, I have to have. What is it? I can't remember much as I wish I could. But I know it's precious and irreplaceable. I want it. I want it so badly. Without it, I can never be who I'm meant to be. This isn't my perfect self. I'm flawed. I'm lacking something. I think it was a woman. Bro's dying, and he's like, I wish I should call her back. Yeah, that's probably it. A woman. Which probably means... Is he having like a Brock from Pokemon moment? A bride? No, not that, I don't think. I feel like it was oh, wait, you mean like a daughter? What? Maybe? I feel like it was different, something closer. Something more inseparable. Someone who would always be with me. Okay, that's not a bride. Someone I'd always be with together as one. Anyway, do you mean like an absorbed womb twin? Someone incredibly important. And I forgot about because I just assumed she'd always be there. Berserker. I sit down on the ground and touch his body. I gather every bit of willpower I can muster and look at him. Oh no. I knew right away. His body may be built differently from mine, but right now he's part of the same world I am, and we're master and servant. His wounds are mortal. He doesn't have long. No. I wanted a family. I missed having a family. Why is it that almost everyone I think of as family leaves me? Even now. No. I have to do something. Anything, whatever it takes. Fixing people is my job. There has to be something I can do. I'm sick and tired of feeling powerless. I look closer. Where exactly is he hurt? What can I fix to restore his functionality? Command spell won't do it. It'll be like trying to fill a cracked bowl. Any energy I put in would just pour right out of him and only make things worse. No, what he needs to have is his functionality restored, period. Come on, Ice, think. Don't worry about breaking the code. Right now, the results are all that matter. Even if you run afoul of the forbidden process, the governor's not even gonna get a notification. That's right. I don't have a general purpose connector like she does. That doesn't mean I can't force a connection anyway. That's it. I'm going to connect Berserker directly to my circuits. I'll make the system think he's another AI like me. That way my repair programs might be able to access the damaged areas and fix them. And since we'll be connected directly, I can feed him Rani-XII without any loss, which should boost efficiency and make the repair easier. Yeah, this could work. I've been thinking about what I could have done to save her ever since she disappeared. About how, if something like this happened again, I don't want to just stand back and twiddle my thumbs because the damage was beyond the scope of my abilities. I don't think I could have come up with the idea if it wasn't for her. I can't understand the broken parts. I just have to make them into extensions of a system I do understand, even if I have to force it. The only problem is that would be like trying to sew together two hearts of a completely different shape and size. It'll almost certainly result in the weaker one falling apart. And there's no question which of us that is. But oh well. I might end up breaking, but I should at least be able to get him moving again for a while. And that's better than everything ending right here. It doesn't matter if it's a little messy. I'll just jab it in him so we're connected and... Berserker! Don't. It's hopeless. Where's this coming from? What happened to the self-assured Berserker I know? This has nothing to do with that, you idiot. How many times have I told you? I'm a really smart guy. And that's how I know what's gonna happen. Doesn't matter if we use the same Rani-XII. Servants and AIs are just too different. You can't possibly tie us together. Our molds will never fit. We can't know unless we try. Well, yes, we can. The moment you try to connect us, you die. Are you really that stupid? I'm not. I know it's important. If anything, you're the idiot who doesn't get it. What was that? Answer me this. You told that lady not to stand between you and what you want, and she wiped the floor with you. So now that she beat you, do you just want to give up on getting revenge and go home? Hell no! I want to get her back with every fiber of my being. Right. There you go. Huh? That's how you're supposed to be. Selfish and self-centered. So why are you holding back just out of concern for me? That's not who you are. Hey, stop. Don't do this, you idiot. Initiating force connection. Disregard all errors. Send repair program at full speed. Begin operation. You really are an idiot. There's no way this can work. I'm nothing like you. Now knock it off before you pop like a balloon. Just shut up, will you? Oh gods, here it comes. Huh? It's working? How? This shouldn't work. If you're both human, this would be like trying to give a blood transfusion to someone with a completely different genetic structure and blood type. No, I've not seen One Piece. What? No. A servant and a master like us can't possibly match up like father and daughter. No way. Is that it? Ice, are you? She was, chain summoned alter ego master, I bet. That's what I think. Lancer. Come on, Lancer. Hang in there. Lancer. Damn, she got me. This almost never happens. What's the situation? It's okay. Assassin's fighting her now. I don't know if she can win. I see. Yeah, even for the god of love, Kālī's gotta be one hell of an opponent. As for Berserker, they're currently glowing. I don't know what that means. He got taken down just like you. I think his master's trying to save him. But I doubt it's gonna work. I don't know about that. He's a lot tougher than you'd think. Anyway, I can't let Kama do this alone. Gotta heal up and get back out there, but... Hey, Master. I don't suppose you got anything to eat, do you? Huh? Who cares about food now? I'm sending you some Rani-XII to help you recover right now. Just be patient and... Never mind that. Being hungry is actually a pretty big deal for me. I think I'll recover if I eat something. Probably. So it's just a mood thing? More an attitude thing. Oh, fine. Here. Thanks. A sandwich. I didn't make this. Wait, did you? Something wrong with that? I saw you making them, so I thought I'd give it a try myself when I had some free time. Not bad. Scratch that. Something you made yourself, the best food I could ask for, Master. Alright, down the hat. What? If you don't want it, you can just throw it away. It's fine. It's not that. Do you have any flavor adjustments for me, like you did for those AIs? Can you imagine you're dying and you're like, I need a sandwich to live? And it's like, okay, here's a sandwich. And you go to take a bite and go, yeah, but you got any, like, pepper, Tabasco sauce? You just a little, I need a little bit more. Can you chop up celery and put it inside? I want some texture. You're an expert at observing individual people's tastes, remembering what they like, and customizing their food to make it that much better, right? That stuff just popped in my head at my time. It's not like I'm some kind of expert. Besides, you don't need any little garnishes like that. What would be the point? Even I can tell you're not a normal servant. You're one of those great hero types who could beat just about anyone if they really went all out, right? I'm not sure about the whole great hero thing, but I think I could beat just about anyone, yeah? The only exception would be my middle brother when he's really on his game. So, why did I of all people end up as your master? You'd have a much easier time fighting if not for me. You might even have been the victor already, rather than beat up and wounded. Honestly, if you wanted to give up, I wouldn't even blame you. Really, why fight at all? I already told you. I want to see you smile. And I want that because you're my master. You want to know why you're my master instead of someone else? Beats me. And that's fine. I'm here because I want to be your servant. What I told you earlier. That's what I wanted to do before, what I want to do now. It's not a reason. Most people wouldn't want anything to do with a downer like me. I'm a pain in the ass. Huh? Well then, maybe the answer's easier than I thought. Huh? Oh, it's really good. Remember the Rakshasa lady I told you about? The one I had a kid with? Let's just say, I never really minded a woman who could be a pain in the ass. Are you comparing me to a literal cannibal? Jerk. Wait, is she modeled after the Rakshasa or the daughter? That's the question. Is it all daughters all the way down? All right. That's something tasty. I think it's time I head back. Plus, my injuries are just about healed. That's a lie. But I guess I can't stop him. All right, the floor goo. What the? Looks like I won't be getting a turn after all. What is it? Stupid game won't tell me. A good game would have given me the answer already. We all know if I don't learn the answers to questions right away, it's a bad video game. I'm not saying this because I watched a video recently about Tsukihime Remake and how there was a guy in there who was really mad that it raises questions that won't be answered till Red Garden because he's like, I need to know now because the original game I knew the answers immediately to everything because it's all done in one. And I'm like, well, that's because... Anyways, let's continue. This is... Oh! Void formatted data. Can open this. Oh! Void! Oh! Lev put this here! Sorry, Liner! Even if it's a trap, it's not as if things could get any worse. Alright, let's see what's inside this package. It's just Lev's hand with a middle finger pointing up at everyone. and a little piece of paper that says, I hate you, Kālī. Oh. Is that Ryder's mask? No, that's just the shape it's been compressed into. Oh, hey, what's this bonus data? Yeah, there we go. It's kind of embarrassing to be recording one of these. Not like I'm around to care anymore. Anyway, what you're watching right now is my dying message. I'm inscribing this date in the final moments for my death after some sniper I couldn't see shot me. As for why I'm doing this, well, I've always enjoyed measuring the future and making preparations for it. So I looked into some stuff, and I think I have a decent idea of what's going on here. In the future, this whole world's going to become a system of sorts. Well, it's already beginning to happen. I'm not an oracle or a fortune teller, so I don't know exactly what kind of system that's going to be. It's just a theory I arrived at after observing that all the pockets tied to the various areas I had been sent flying to the perimeter after those rotations. Speaking of which, the central governing AI didn't mention this, but that wasn't just one rotation. As fast as it was, it might have felt like a single rotation, but it was more like tens of thousands. At any rate, I thought about what those rotations could be for, but this is what I came up with. That system is going to make use of conceptual rotations and centrifugal force. As to what that actually means, well, you in the future probably have a better idea of that than I do. Anyway, as I lay here dying, I thought, if my power is just going to go to waste, I may as well leave it for the future. I don't know what it's going to be used for, but it should still be better than to have than not. Maybe it'll make a difference somehow. So I opened up a void pocket and deposited all the excess raniment tied to Ryder's noble phantasm inside it. And since the world can end up rotating again after I'm gone, these coordinates were my only option. The church in... Oh, right, because, yeah, it's in the center, right? If it's in the center, it's there. The church in the center of the world, the place least susceptible to the effects of the rotation. All I wanted to do was see what came next, but since I won't be able to, I'm entrusting this little nest egg of mine to someone else in the future. Use it however you like. See ya. Oh, hang on. Was there anyone other than me who could open void pockets? Oh, well, I'm sure things will work out. There is! I see. Well, this is those Type T's leftover activated raniment. And when he used Ryder's noble phantasm to cast a spell that took out Caster. This seems like an awful lot for leftovers. It's like Thanksgiving. Well, he was dying. I bet he threw in some extra since it was meant to be a parting gift. Anyway, talk about a lucky break. This energy should do nicely. I'm pretty sure this is what I need to stop Kālī. Piece of cake. Really? However, there's still two problems we have to deal with. The first is, well, it's not that big of a deal and can wait till later, but the second one is pretty important. I'm gonna need some time. These resources are kind of like a compressed file. It's gonna take a little time to extract them before I can use them. No problem. I'll figure something out. What are you, stupid? You really think it's that easy? Our opponent there is a goddess of destruction and slaughter. Even Bhima and Duryodhana were no match for her. She's focusing on her dance right now, but as soon as I started working, she'll turn her attention to me. So a master like you gonna buy me time? When your servant is too busy to fight at all, much less protect you. You shouldn't try to be a hero, and you definitely shouldn't throw your life away. But if I can buy you time, you can turn the tables on her, right? I have faith in you. doesn't matter how coolly you say it, the answer is still no. This is a purely practical problem. You gotta be smarter about it. About the only chance we might have is for Bhima and Duryodhana to recover and play meat shield till I'm ready. Well, we definitely don't have the time for that. It's okay. Sion actually gave me a little something. Is it the Black Barrel? Is it a Black Barrel replica? Because she had one when she's, like, at the Atlas Institute at this time? Now that I think of it, Tanner, there is something I should tell you about now while we have the chance. It's about the... Oh, right, I forgot about the... Are we gonna make a Black Barrel conceptual eye cannon or something? It's about the conceptual eye Medusa gave us, which we're using as a compass to find our destination. Well, more accurately, is about the bonus she mentioned. Yeah, what is it anyway? It is very aggressive, that is for sure. To make a long story short, this eye still contains her noble phantasma's power. Chrysor, the father of all monsters, and his ability to summon monsters of his own. Granted, the power is more limited in this form, but nonetheless. Seriously? Since you're already used to summoning, I'm sure you can make use of it. So I'll tweak it on its way to our destination to ensure that it will function as part of your mystic code and let you summon a number of monsters. What? By feeding it Rani-XII. What? But do not rely on it too heavily. Mystic code or not, humans are not made to connect to a heroic spirit's noble phantasm. Yeah, it's like attaching a servant's arm to yourself. You must be stupid to do that. Think of it as a very dangerous, single-use summoning mystic code, which may well blow up in your face if you're not careful. I would only use it when things are dire. You have exhausted all other alternatives. If this doesn't count as dire, I don't know what would. So what are we doing? Chrysor! Are we just gonna summon a bunch of Cerberus? Yeah, puppers! Oh, I smell it. I smell more of my detested demons. Hey, yeah, Medusa's monsters were technically demons too, so it makes sense Kālī would see them as the kind of creatures she was made to destroy. I doubt she'd be able to ignore them. Even if she doesn't, I could buy us the time I need. Damn it, okay. I'm gonna get started, Master. Whatever you do, don't push yourself too hard. All right, well, that didn't go that well. We were kind of summoning a dog. This was like Pokemon when you send out a Pokemon and then it dies immediately, and you send out your next one and it dies immediately. Like, yeah, you're wasting time, which if they're poisoned or something, it'd be good, but otherwise it's not great, you know? Let's see. Primary reason for this arrangement was a certain final boss type Kohai being quick to assess the situation, leading combat to be dispatched as an alter ego, except in gameplay, which is, I mean, I get why they hit it, because that would be weird otherwise, but it'd actually be really cool if she was labeled as an assassin, but like if you used her on like riders and stuff, it would still do damage, and you'd be like, what the frick? Like if you used on any of the classes, that'd be really cool. Pupper the 6th! Oh, there he goes. Blood victory's mine. I'm not done yet. Come on. It's okay. You don't have to push yourself so hard. Go, puppy! Oh, there goes another one. we are like we're birthing dogs. We're birthing dogs that are immediately being killed because there's someone programmed to kill dogs in the vicinity and it's stopping us from the world from being destroyed, right? Like that's what's going on. We're slashing a sword and out comes a newborn Cerberus. And then the puppy killer is there like, well, I'm going to stop destroying the world for a second because there's a puppy in front of me and I have to kill it. And so in response to that, we birth another dog. My body wasn't made for this much birthing, you know? Anyways, it hurts, right? You're in pain, right? Yeah, I mean, I'm not used to being in labor. So why? Why would you do this for me? How could you look me in the eye and tell me you have faith in me? You really are an idiot. Please, you have to understand. You're an idiot and you're wrong. You'll only ever regret putting your faith in me. I'm a liar. In the same way love always comes with truth, it also comes with lies. It broke. I can't summon anymore. We're shooting blanks here. It's okay. I finished just in time. Extraction complete. Maybe you didn't want to give me this gift, but I'm gonna make the most of it anyway. She gonna be the Demon King version? Oh? Nah, just the regular Third Ascension. Okay, fair enough. There we go. Finally, the form I've been waiting for. I am Ananga, the formless one, who burned to ash in the flames that will do the same to the whole universe. Wait, you don't mean... Great. You always catch on at the worst possible moment, even when you're beat up and exhausted. Of all the times you try to rediscover your sensitive side, gods, you really are hopeless. Yes, that's right. The last remaining problem, the sole, inescapable drawback of this plan, is that I'll lose the Holy Grail War and never get what I want. But what I want only matters to me. Don't worry, Master. I should still be able to grant your wish of returning home. It's okay. There was no other choice. I can't help myself. I have to reach for what I want, even when I know I can never have it. That's just the way this me, the one that only exists here now, is that... Oh, you're wreathed in Shiva's divine flames. That's right. They're still burning me, even now. And since these flames belong to Shiva, they're connected to him even as we speak. As for me, I lack a form and am no more than ash, ash meant to be spread across the ground. Now, let me ask you this. Can this ash that smells like Shiva serve as a replacement for the ground? Oh! Yeah, okay. That works for the process, I guess. No, those flames are fake. Those aren't what I seek. They're not what I want. All I want is Shiva, my beloved husband. It's okay. I'm willing and able to help you with that. I can satisfy all your desires, no matter what they are. This may not be the real Shiva, but that won't matter once you're satisfied. Don't you dare try to lure me into depravity, foul demon king! Damn. I really wanted it too. Love. Yep. There it is. This is the alter ego comma that wanted just some love. I was gonna say, I wonder if you'll be put in as one. You're not alter ego though, so actually it's not for gameplay programmed for that. Comma as starting member. Otherwise, if you're alter ego, right, we want to hit with pretenders, right? We got pretenders we can use. So let's go with, this has been my grinding team. I'm not going to use that there. Let's see. I'll use this here. So let's go with, we got a couple pretenders we can use. Hello, game? Hello? Video game? Are you okay? Okay. Slightly concerning. We have every pretender, right? Yeah. So let's go with, okay, so wait, you're actually really good, right? Yeah, let's give you skill. Oh, God bless. God bless this feature being here now. Okay, this one for sure, because that's really good, right? Because it's like, I don't remember how much it is, but it's a lot if I'm correct. So that would be nice to have. Pop your super really fast. Okay. Right, give you that. Okay. Force target is also quite nice. I wonder if I could do that plus, I don't know, plus something else maybe that could be useful. Force, like armor stuff maybe? I don't know. What does this do exactly? Target focus, increase defense, NP gain, and absorb curse. So, like, that's still, yeah, that's pretty good. Because then the defense up with that, that's actually really damn good. Damn, alright, yeah, no, you're actually kind of based. So let's go with you. You don't have a ton of attack, but you're pretty good for defense, which is nice. I wonder if you plus, like, plus, no, never mind. Well, that's as far as we're getting with that. We have no more Lanugo. So we'll give you that much then for now. Got to go to the Lanugo factory. I mean, I could use cum cubes for it, but I'll just get those later. This is good enough for now. All right, we'll get you the 6 for those. Okay. Back. So. The lack of music is scary. I don't know how to feel. Because then this happens. And I'm like, I hope the game's not dead. It's not, we're good. Okay. So yeah, we'll use you. I'm also gonna make sure I put on. There we go. Yeah, we'll bring in you. And just to confirm, are you red or blue? You're red, right? No, you're blue. Okay, so yeah, that is good. So we'll give you blue. Blue, 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 blue. We'll give you instead. Why is it taking so long to load when I open this menu for seemingly no reason? What's going on? Why is it, do I just have so many servants? The game's like, bro, you need to calm down. So we'll bring you, because then you can then help out with stuff, right? You can be a good support for that. So we'll bring that and we'll give you, honestly, star gain. No, you know what? Because you have a certain amount to gain each turn, right? So we'll give you NP gain each turn. Because in that there, you'll get a bunch extra. 8%, 5% Buster, 4% Quick Up, 5% C-Star, 5% NP Strength, 5% Crit Strength, 5% NP, 4%, 5% Crit Stars. Sure, right? This is a good one, and it's cheaper there. Why? Why? What are we doing? Why? Why so long? Why so long? What are we doing? Okay. And then we'll go with you. And we'll give you because you're red if I'm correct. 95% certain you are. I think. I should probably double check. That you are. And one final one, which is gonna take so long. We just gotta wait. We just gotta wait. Berserker is still good, right? So yeah, let's then, as usual, our man with the plan, our dude with the tood, our mastle with the castle. It's gonna be him in the back, and he's going to be here to do what he do best, because by George is it nice to do that and just make sure we got someone to help out. You'll be here for support to come in, you'll be here for attack at the end, and then you'll be there for last man standing. All righty, right? Because this makes more sense. Blue. You're not blue, but yeah, you can still do some blue stuff. We got you to bring someone in case of stuff. Okay. Let's give this a try. Again, the lack of music is scary. What are we gonna hear? A new theme? Are we gonna hear that crazy theme from when she was dancing? Okay. Bodiless? Reanimate overload. Okay. Max HP up by percent. Increase with burn. That's kind of interesting. I'm kind of into that. We can do a big blue combo with you. Blue. We'll give you... Wait. Okay, that's fine. Target focus, increase defense, increase NP gain. Yeah, we'll give that too. Then we'll also give this, which will give you stuff up there. We'll give you... Okay, let's just start with blue. We'll see if we can bloop. We'll bloop as much as we can. I didn't even see what she had going on. I should probably have checked that, huh? Okay, well, there was no negative effects or lowered amount. I guess she had the thing there, so she might be having one turn of lowered stuff there. Give her a second of the burn. Ash is building up. Oh, okay. I see. Okay, you're gonna hit her enough that she's gonna get her meter again. Those attacks are crazy. Okay, so yeah, this is based on stuff. One left. Okay, so let's go. 1. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay. Oh, I guess we should pop Kama's skill to make her be alter ego better, but we'll do that in a sec. That seemed to do a lot. That it did. Very nice. Mahamaya EX, that's charge gain, overcharge. Okay, that means next turn we're gonna need to pop invincibility. Okay. Yeah. Pop this. And also, we want to convert to... No, I'm not gonna do that. Because, well, you know what? If I do, I'm not gonna pop super. Because if I pop super... then she'll be hit with charm, which we don't want. Right? So let's maybe not do that this turn. We'll just guard it here, right? And we'll go 1, 2, 3. Sure. Right? She doesn't have break invincible, I just realized, so we should be good. Okay. Yeah, we should be good. That rocks. That's so good. And she sounds so crazy in this form. Okay. So, we can stun you, charm resist, NP, we pop this, right? I should just be using this because that guts lasts forever. I should just be using that. Do we need overcharge? Store HP? Well, your overcharge does what? More C stars? If we pop that on you, then we could do the 2. Sure, let's do that there. And then you heal too. Yeah. Okay. So let's go 1, 2. Or do I get 2 with you? Quick up, charm. Let's do this, because then we could go blue again for more gain back. Okay, let's do this. Yep. Okay. Now this should, like, 100% break the gauge. Like, I can't see this not. Yeah, like, oh my god, right? Interesting that it's considered one that we haven't seen, you know? How much? 53, very nice. That did not charm. Imitation is getting... Oh, well, dang, okay. Well, it's a good thing then it didn't charm, because then that would have been actually kind of bad for us. Well, not bad, but it just would have been wasted. Thank you for the meter. Thank you for the meter. Like, thank you for the meter. That's lovely, actually. Thanks. I'll take it. 1, 2, 3? Or 3? Let's go 3. Or, yeah. Yeah. Or, yeah. Yeah, let's do it. Get some big stars. How much for this one? Show me big number. Okay, that miss happened again. Oh, son of a gun. Well, works for me. Goddess's dance will not stop. Remove debuff. Bonus effect. Is it going to be remove burn? No. Oh, you almost gave me enough meter again. You literally almost gave me enough meter. To a point where if I were to... No, you can't do that. Okay. That's hilarious. You literally nearly gave us enough meter. If I go 1, 2... Wait. 1 turn, 6 turns. 1 turn for that. Okay, I'm slightly worried you're going to pop a thing. But at the same time, I think we should be fine. Let's do this. Let's just do as much damage as possible. Yeah. Oh, you lost your type advantage? Yeah, you did. Okay. Oh, you got your meter there. Okay. You still have your guts, though. Right? That's still going. Thank you. Okay. Well, even if you have this stuff going on, I don't think we have anyone that can do an actual thing to protect us here. I mean, this can be good for that. We can give this to you also, so sure. Let's just do as much as we can here. Right? We won't... I don't think we'll survive this per se for them, but we'll do good. Okay, and let's go 1, 2... Ah, see, but you're not getting the super on it anymore, so it doesn't matter as much. Let's just go 1, 2, 3. Okay. Because yeah, Kama's not getting the alter ego advantage anymore because it wore off. Okay. I mean, we have pretty high, all things considered, HP. If we hit a charm on this, if we do, that'd be crazy. Let's see. No. Okay, it's definitely not happening in these fights. I think we might straight up break the gauge here. Oh, yeah. Oh, God, we did. Oh, we super did. Yeah. Very nice. Okay, final one here. Remove debuff, ignore... Oh, ignore invincible. Well, it wouldn't have even mattered. Okay. Oh, yeah, Kama's gonna die. Well, except for the guts. We have guts, though. But that definitely is going to... No! Oh, wow, that defense up is defense up, huh? Okay. Wow, I didn't think it'd be that much, and that's permanent now. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna bring out you just to try and be like, go for me, right? We'll do that. Yeah, we'll go this. Target focus NP gain. Because you have break invincible, so it doesn't even matter. So let's do this. Let's go. Let's take this turn to just tank some damage. Thanks, Zeus. Okay. That's fine. Oh, okay, we got 5 hits of that, which is annoying, but we can live with it. Okay. So we'll take another turn to kind of clear this away. So we're going to go with pop this. Again, it's fine because we can deal with that. I'm going to take one turn with that with you to try and not die and stuff. So we'll do that thereafter. So yeah, we'll just go because we're going to try and clear this out. So let's do this here because we want to get rid of that. Okay. We'll take 5 hits there. Okay. You'll go after Mash, which is good. Oh, another... Oh, come on! Okay. That's annoying. Are you gonna pop it, like, every turn or something? Because if so, that's stupid. Okay, whatever, man. Okay, whatever. So we're gonna go... Let's go... Another one of this. This. Heal up. Pop this. Do extra damage. Okay, so let's go... Let's go 1, 2, 3, because my thought is by doing this, we'll at least break the first, right? Yeah, so now we'll at least... I mean, we're going through 1, but it's better to go through 1 than go through 2. I mean, we're dealing some damage, right? And this, with all these buffs, should be doing a good amount. Yeah? Yo! Okay, we hit that. That's good. Okay. Alright. How many more? Oh my god, look at these turn counts on some of these. Okay, what I'm looking for is 2 left. Okay. If we go... Because you still have your guts. So you should be good. So let's go... Let's go 1, 2, 3. Okay. And that's gone now, so now we pop this. That's some nice numbers. That's some nice numbers. Okay, as long as you didn't get hit with the thing there, right? Yeah, like you still have guts. That's the important thing. What the frick? You survived! Oh, and you get charge gain for killing? Oh, that's not great, actually. Our defense up is crazy. But we must be so strong now? Okay. Alright. We must be crazy. We got a full combo with you. I think we win. Attack up on you. Mount Liang given. This is debuff resist, which is fine. For yourself, we don't need that. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. I think we win. Oh, but we don't have the type advantage anymore again, right? I think it's gone. Let's see. But with the attack up. No, we have it. We win. Yeah, we super win. How much damage? Let's see. Good numbers. We did it. That was a good battle. That was a good battle. I feel like that made up for the previous one. I thought the previous one was way long in the tooth. That one was a really good battle. Really well timed. Let's see here. Now, she disappeared at the end. Methinks she's gone. The question is, what remains now? Right? What remains now? You know, just to double check, how much is left? Like, how much is actually left? I want to just check the number. No! She's burning up. Oh boy. Oh no. Is she gonna like be destroyed from the game on us or something? Because if so, I'm gonna be really sad. How many sections is this? Okay, this has... Oh, okay, so there's only... Oh, well, 16 might as well have... Okay, so we're gonna just finish this here. Hot. So hot. Within these flames that wreath her entire body, I can sense breath enough to envelop the universe, the fiery strength to burn everything to ash, an unbridled fury. Was that fury always lurking within the flames? Did it come from the woman made of ash they so perpetually engulf? Or is it mixing with the fury that pours forth from me, a goddess born of it? Fury is in the womb in which I was formed. It is comfortable, peaceful, not unpleasant, or simply to be endured. But that isn't what sapped me of the strength to resist. No. That was another scent I sensed within the flames. It's Shiva, right? Nostalgia. I knew it. The smell, it's Shiva. I know I can't truly burn a goddess like you with only a little stray flame, which is why I'll hold you in my embrace, right to the very end. Now come, let yourself sink into depravity. Yes, this is depravity. I know these traces of him are no more than that. Traces. This Shiva's a fake, this I know for certain. Even so, I can't help but feel relieved because it really is him. Before I knew it, I had stopped dancing my world-ending dance. That dance I'd been performing to see him again. With a god as fierce and potent as Shiva. Once I lost myself to my love of him, I could never hope to escape them. I did not lose to you. I lost to my own love. Yes, you did. I'm the god of love, the one who imparts love to all beings. And if I must love another god, then I will. The moment you appeared before me as an alter ego susceptible to love, you lost. It was only a matter of time. And now the fires of my depravity burn you too. What about you? Huh? You're burning yourself along with me. Doesn't that make us the same? Meaningless wordplay or not. You may be right. As an alter ego, I too am susceptible to love. I may as well just admit it at this point. I want to be loved. I've always been a part of Kāma, though one that will never come to the forefront. I'm the alter ego of longing. Now that I've been ejected from the pool of love I usually sink into, the love I keep for the entire human race, I will never disappear. Even though I'm capable of loving all of humankind, all of the universe, now that I've found this self, this emptiness that was hiding inside of me, I can't help but feel lonely. I can't help but wish for someone to fill this emptiness by loving me. And that, yes, that is surely the greatest depravity of all. He stares intently at her, shouting something inaudible. Inescapable heat, fragments of what she wanted. The god of love quietly burns away, gently drowning in these things drawn upon the paper moon, as easily as though she were merely drifting off to sleep. Damn. Now the real question. If I go to our computer, will I see link lost? Right? That's the real question. That's the real question. I'm scared, guys. I'm scared. If I go to Spirit Origin list, if I go to, it's not, is it Spirit Origin list? No, because that's not the right one. It's, where is it? My room. It's Servant Archive, right? Let's see. Also, hey, look, it's this room. It's under Material Servant, the Spirit Origin list, right? This is the one that, when we scroll down, right, we see a lot of unsummons, but we also see data lost, right? So, here's my question. Is Kāma data lost? She's not. Okay. Right? Even this one. Even Beast 3L, Kamamara. I thought we'd come back to this. But then again, makes sense it wouldn't. Kind of need a humanity for there to be a beast, right? That does make sense. Well, it's gonna be Kāma, right? She has the personality of one who desires love for herself, an aspect of herself that is typically hidden behind the love she should have for all of humanity. So in the world of Paper Moon, she's the alter ego of longing love. Yes. Oh, we do have it. You know what? I'm just gonna finish this. Yeah, let's just finish it. Let's do it in one. Well, the sky's blue. Oh, no, not the little smile. Oh. Kāma. She fanned Shiva's flames. They were always conceptually burning her, but their increased strength must have been sufficient to burn her spirit origin away as well. What about you, Sion? I'm not done yet, but I have found my groove. With Kālī gone, the energy no longer going berserk, things have begun to stabilize once more. I've also recovered crucial system privileges. I've only a few more tasks to complete, then I will establish a means of escape to the outside world. Please, bear with me. At any rate, it seems this Holy Grail war may end before we get a chance to end it. Let's see how it plays out. Now, it did say versus Berserker, so I have an idea what we're going to finish off with here. Whoa there. You idiot. Lancer, I know. Those guys might have taken the flashiest dish for themselves. It looks like it's still up to me to end this meal properly. I've had enough. I want what I want, that's it. But you people just keep insisting on getting in my way. Well, you're never getting it now. Just look at this place. Shut up! I'm not talking about the Holy Grail War. Now that you and I, face to face, weapons in hand, it's time we settled the score once and for all. For once I agree. What are you doing, Lancer? He should be a piece of cake. Oh there. Don't get the wrong idea here, Master. He might be a total jackass and might have the worst personality in all the world. But Master Drona, Balarama, and Krishna all agreed that he's absolutely without equal in a fight with the Gada. Really? Well, except for me, of course. That is exactly what I hate about you! I know it's a little late for this, but I wonder why we're fighting. We have no idea if the Holy Grail War is still ongoing or what will happen if one of them wins. There's no telling whether our wish will be granted. But still, they fight. I even find myself quietly cheering for them. I think at this point, it's probably about pride for those two. It's probably why they're still going at it even though everything is over, and there's no good reason to fight. Maybe the fight is actually what they both want. So then, is that why I'm standing here too? Is my wish to just keep feeling guilty? No, I don't think it is. What I want lies beyond the guilt. At least I'm pretty sure that's the case for this newest feeling of guilt. The guilt I felt over realizing something was wrong with her and not being able to do anything about it. Sorry. I'm so sorry. You smiled so warmly at me. You were so kind to me and I couldn't even repay you. But thanks to you, I realized something. Right now, guilt isn't what's taking up the most space in my head. It's what lies beyond that guilt. I wanted to make amends. I know, I get it. I finally understand. I can't make amends now. I'm much too late to make a difference. Even so, I still wanted to. I wanted to be forgiven for making a mistake, for not being able to do anything. But I couldn't forgive myself. I didn't want to forgive myself. So I searched for something that could take the place of forgiveness, and now, I think I found it. What is it, Master? Lost in thought? Get hungry or something? Hey, Lancer. I know I probably shouldn't be asking you this while you're in the middle of a battle, but if you wanted to make amends for something, but you couldn't anymore, what would you do? What else is there to do but what you want? That's even more true if the person you wronged isn't around anymore. It's like I told you before. It's all about what you want to do. Yeah. Right now, I want to win and go back to the place she wanted. I don't know what that'll actually accomplish. Now that I want to protect her wish for that, I think there'll be meaning in me going there. Can I? Selfish as it is, even if it's all in my head or just meaningless? Of course you can. Hell, you say the same things about our battle right now. Got it. Then, I want you to win, Lancer. I want you to win, so I can make all the selfish amends I want. You got it, Master. We're gonna be him. I was kind of expecting it to be another thing. Okay. I thought it would be whoever wins will do it. Okay. So we can't overcharge, I don't think, unless you give it automatically or something. That'd be nice. No charge up? Okay. I see. We got, how much is it? Is it 1 turn of evade? Okay. We'll do that next time. I think we should get stars, right? Let's get a bunch of stars so we can do a bunch of good star attacks. Let's do this here. Get some meter and stars. Because then he'll attack us in a way that'll give us the remaining meter. Rocks. Smacking us. Okay. So let's go with... Let's see here. We don't need that. We'll hold off on that. We'll go with this. Guarantee we'll do some crits, basically. So we want to do increase crit before quick damage and gain stars from busters. So let's go 1. If we do this, then we get stars still and do big damage. So sure, why not? Let's do that. Alright, so show me. No crits! You love to see it! The thing I wanted. Courage gain. Okay. That was not great, honestly. Let's go 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay, we got some good crits on that. Okay. Uh-oh. Next turn. Pretty much. Okay. Let's go... this here. Oh, are we gonna win? No, just under. Okay. That's fine. Okay, well, at least break your gauge. I'll just do this here. Okay. I don't think we need to do more than just break 1 gauge. Yeah, there we go. A little close at the end, but we made it. Not that I... like, not even our servant, so... Oh, he's demonic! Oh yeah, they did say that about him, right? I've felt it all along. I'm a fragment. I'm not the Bhima I used to be. I'm not the man I once was. Not all of him. Except, I don't feel like I'm missing anything. On the contrary, I'm more fulfilled than I've ever been. I was always bigger and stronger than everyone else, so I bore the weight of so many things in my life. My brothers, justice, victory, friendship, family, fame, muscles, cooking, social standing, smiles, trust, respect. But now, my life couldn't be simpler. There's nothing here that doesn't need to be. That's why I feel so fulfilled. I know what it is I see. I know what it is I should reach for. I saw the way she looked at me, the faith she had in me as she entrusted me with her fondest wish. Who would I be if I denied her? That's the only thing I need to carry now. And that's enough. Victory. That's the best dish I can make and serve to the one who has put her trust in me. That's all I need to focus on. It's as simple as the way I'm living my life now. It might be the same word. This isn't like the victory I achieved in the wars where I carried so much on my shoulders. This victory itself has no meaning. I'm not sure what I'll gain from it. I'm just seeking it because I want to. Yeah, that's right. That's why this victory has nothing to do with war. It's just the same thing I've done with my rivals ever since I was a kid. A brawl. I don't need to hold back with this opponent. I can hit him with all my strength. No hesitation. There's just one thing. Something feels the slightest bit off. It's been nagging at me. It's not nagging my fulfilled self, though, but at the other parts of me I stripped away. My victory in the war? How did I obtain... Is he gonna backstab him? Even that nagging feeling. Disappeared. No, it disappeared! In the comfortingly familiar sounds of battle. Cause didn't he like backstab him? Huh. Let's see here. Okay. Yeah, we're just continuing on. Ooh. Just deep in her heart, she desires to make amends for her guilt. Okay. Okay. Let's continue. I do think it's unfair. Who's this? How could it not be? What's fair about the strong, righteous guy winning all the time? Here we go. Yeah, I know. Bhima was always strong and righteous. He was a true hero, no doubt. I get that. And I think all my brothers did, too. Anyone with eyes to see knows heroism is cool. So what's wrong with admiring it? What's wrong with wanting it for myself? The only problem is that the man who had what I wanted, well, we could never get along. The guy I was at odds with had it, so naturally I wanted it too. So I'd do the best I could with what I had to get. What other choice was there? There was nothing I couldn't do to get it, which meant I had to do everything I could. So I threw him into a river while he was unconscious. I set fire to his house. So why do people think that makes me a dishonorable evil coward? I took the only options open to me. What should I have done then? Just let the stronger guy keep it all to himself? Screw that. If being strong, righteous, and cool wasn't enough, he also... Was it the other way? Did he stab him in the back? I don't remember. I thought it was the other way around, and that's why he hated him. But I think it might have been the other way around. This really takes me back. You're hanging in there really well. I'm impressed. Shut up. Don't you condescend to me. No, I'm serious. I'm complimenting you. You haven't used so much as a single underhanded trick so far. Oh? You're really saying that, Bhima? So what? You're not going to try and hit me below the navel this time? Oh, is that... Oh, no, I was right. Below the navel? During the Great War depicted in the Mahabharata, Duryodhana loses a duel to Bhima and dies. However, it was not an ordinary loss. It occurred because Bhima disregarded a rule forbidding duelists from striking below the navel, in revenge for a past humiliation he had suffered. Oh, he got the crotch shot in. Below the navel? What are you talking about? Huh? Wait, hold on. How much of that war do you remember? Not all of it, that's for sure. I know Karna, Svadaman, and you 100 princes were all there, but that's about it. It's probably because this me has its origins at the time I was a cook in King Varada's palace. I see. So you don't remember. Well, isn't that just perfect? It's not fair. Not only does this alter ego you have everything I ever wanted, but it's even invalidated the one shred of righteousness I clung to in my final moments. Are you okay? Oh, sure, I'm fine. It's no big deal. Not anymore. It just gives me all the more reason to beat you as you are now. And that's all it does. Process Phase 3 complete. Still not much, but I at least have a little room to breathe now. I will keep my ether light connected and let the other two parallel thought processes handle the rest. Let us see how Aias is doing. We're still part of an alliance, and it is not fair that only Bhima's master is still in good health. And hopefully she's okay. She kind of conked out there. It seems she pushed herself quite hard. She looks like she's coming apart at the seams. That she is functioning at all is a small wonder. Good, you are awake. Try not to move. The connection you made has left you in quite bad shape. Where is he? Berserker, he's fighting right now. It is going... I mean, fairly evenly, apparently. Oh no, never mind. Not well, I'm afraid. I remembered. I understand now. I wanted a family. I missed having one, so I went looking for one. I knew what being alone felt like, and I didn't want to be alone here too. Ias? Did you remember who your alter ego personality was when your AI functionality was diminished? Yeah, I did. I understand now that he's the family I was looking for. Correct. Rani? Oh, you un-Osirised. Not to worry. My functional parts are still being worked on over there. Oh, you just popped out? Okay. You can do that? Okay. You can just... Cool. Alright. I'm speaking to you now through a separate conversational interface projection. I'm not actually here, and I don't have any admin privileges. Thank you for letting me out to speak with them. No need to thank me. Continuing to refuse requests would simply have been more work. I just did the equivalent of moving an annoying chat window out of my way while I work. It was a perfectly rational decision. Thank you just the same. Now, as I was saying, you were one of my boldest experiments among the alter ego masters. Your master name is Alter Ego Isolated. I name you that because I'm basically a fragment of an alter ego servant? Affirmative. Berserker possessed a very unusual spirit origin. Within it, he contained the essence of all his siblings. Little sister, not daughter! It probably has something to do with how they were all created from a single mass of flesh. That's a weird part of the story. What does that mean? My real name, that is the name of the personality model I received when I was made into an alter ego, is Dusala. When the 100 princes were born from a single mass of flesh, she became their 101st, their only sister. And she's me. Okay. I kind of got that. I got not the right connection. Wife, daughter, everything but sister. Cause the guy who's like, I have 100 brothers. You'd think he'd bring up a sister at least once? You'd think he'd bring it up at least once, but I guess not. Bro was keeping that a secret. Alter ego of servitude. Okay. Yeah. And then the other one was alter ego isolated type of virtual persona made from an isolate experimental directive, taking advantage of the fact that Duryodhana had encapsulated his brothers. Oh, so Duryodhana is all his brothers. Okay. Piece of Berserker turned into an alter ego, was made into an independent personality to become a master. In other words, she is the persona of Dusala, the 100 Prince's one and only younger sister. Cute. Cute. No wonder when he's like, I'm looking for a woman, and then he sees her and he's like, nope, not for me. Perfect. Good. Thank you, Nasu, for being normal. And I'll be honest, can I be real? The moment I saw that she had like this slightly darker skin tone and the same color hair, I'm like, there's got to be some connection, but I was thrown in the wrong direction. I thought that you were Parvati. I thought you were going to be, this is like the Parvati, what Parvati would look like. And then I thought that, well, we'll see what's up with Sarajera there. But I thought then she'd be like Kama as a, thing. But I guess not. We'll see. Maybe she's Dark Sakura? I don't know. We'll see. Maybe she's just entirely original. Like, entirely. Can I ask you a favor? Please take me to him. But what about... I know I'm in bad shape, but if I don't go now, I'll miss my chance. It's okay. I just want to stand on equal footing with Lancer's master. I'm sure Lancer won't try to come after me. Okay, I'll carry you there, then let you lean on my shoulder. Thanks. Now we're talking. We're still working together after all, aren't we? Ah! What's the matter, Duryodhana? That all you got? Ugh. Damn it. I can't believe I'm gonna lose him again. So, yeah, your whole thing is that you're missing your sister, right? And that's why you feel empty. Who am I? Before the war, I married the king. Wait. Before the war, I married the king of another kingdom. Wait, who's this then? But my husband, King Jayadrathra, is this... Wait, oh, is this, her? My husband, King Jayadrathra, went off to fight alongside the Kauravas when the war began, and he never came home. And of course, here we go. This is Dusala. And of course, my 100 brothers all died on the battlefield as well. I never got to see their bodies. I only heard about their deaths when Arjuna visited my kingdom after the war. That was when I knew my brothers. My entire bloodline was gone. No trace of them remained in this world. My brothers' reputations may not have been sterling, but they were still my family. So of course I wished to see them again, just one more time. Now why stop there? I wish I could have been with them. I wish I could have fought with them. This may be not be how I imagined it, but to think my wish was being granted all this time. Stupid. Huh? Stupid, stupid, stupid! Know what? Since it looks to be true, I'm gonna say it again. You stupid brother of mine! What? I knew it. Dusala, is that you? How should I know? But I do know I'm Aias, Dusala, an alter ego, and your master. And now that we finally found each other again, I thought this time I'd get to fight by your side without you leaving me behind. So how come you're just lying on the ground all alone, stupid? Stop calling me stupid, stupid. No idea how hard it is being the eldest brother. No, guess not. That's why I'll be cheering you on. I didn't get that chance last time. You went out to fight on your own and you never came back home. That's why you've got to at least win this time. I couldn't cheer you on then, but this time I'll be right here by your side. By my command spell? Go get him, Berserker. My stupid brother. Final Ascension? Nope. You're just glowing. Wow. I forgot you still had this. Why didn't you use it sooner, you cheapskate? Because you're in such a bad mood, you'd burst if I poured so much energy into you. Oh. No, that's fine. I already used mine earlier. Taking the energy I've spent so far into consideration, I'd say we're finally on equal footing. Stop freaking condescending to me. It's always been like that since we were kids. You're always better than us. Always had everything we ever wanted. And then after we resort to cowardly measures to try and take it for ourselves, you even take that cowardice from us too. You and Arjuna never let us keep anything for ourselves. But now I have a chance. If I can beat you now that you're just an ordinary hero, I'll finally get everything I want. Die, Bhima! Oh, whoa, okay, we're just hopping into battle. Okay. Here we go. Let's do this. Okay. So are we just going to... Oh. Hey, full meter. Very nice. Okay. Oh, and what are you doing? Okay. You just did attack up and we did NP damage up. Well, we got to use that then. Now, if I'm correct, you're like a blue looper, right? Like that's your whole thing. So, also, that's great. This is cool to see, right? Seeing all these ones that aren't us. I love it, right? This gives C-star, C-star, NP gain each turn. Yeah. Let's do that. And this gives attack up, C-star gather rate. For a single random ally, that's us, though. That's kind of the one downside. But other than that, it's not a crazy downside. So that's good. Okay. Jai Karava. Yeah, there's the 100 brothers. Fun. Oh, yeah, okay, I don't remember Karna coming up for that. That's cool. Club technique. It is funny. His power is, yo, Karna! And like that's just, he just does it again, you know? Yeah, we got multiple turns of it. Let's just keep increasing our stuff. Why not? Do it again. Do it again! I actually really like it when servants summon other servants for attacks. I know it's kind of cheaping out because it's like, well, that's not that servant attacking them. But I do like it just from a case of like, yo, Asvat, wait, do you have different ones for all of them? Wait, that's really cool. I love that. I really like that, actually. That's great. Right? If we get all of them, that's cool. That's good. I think Arjuna's not, wait, it's different? Is this a different line? Oh, yo! Oh, that's cool. That's fun. That's really good. Uh-oh. What? Is this mutually assured destruction? Oh, are you doing this? Yep, okay. That was actually really cool that you kind of got it went in a way where it's like, yeah, you both win. Yeah, it's cool. That's cool. Brothers, my brethren born of the same flesh. Now is the time you lend your eldest brother your strength. Jai Karava! Ah. I knew you and your brothers were one, and I'm ready to beat all 100 of you at once. Maruti Vayuputra! I see. I messed up. I was ready for 100 siblings, but I didn't account for the 101st. As I am now, that little difference was all it took. You see that? I won. I finally beat you. What were you thinking, stupid? You don't look like you won at all. Does this mean it's a draw? Guess it doesn't matter. Oh well. Okay. Now what? Okay. Sure. Okay. This one is... No. No. Okay. Tasal was married off to a different kingdom before the Great Kurukshetra War, but her husband joined the battle as an ally of the 100 Brothers and later died in combat. Yep. That's the lore. That's what we just learned. And again, if you knew the story ahead of time, you could have probably predicted this. I didn't. Both Bhima and Duryodhana suffered irreparable damage to their spirit cores. It is only a matter of time until they disappear. This would seem to mark the end of your Holy Grail war. If this is what the stars have decided, then so be it. Although, I still don't understand where I went wrong. I can only offer my opinion on the matter, but I do not think it was wrong to focus on alter egos. You don't. No. There are things which only they can do, no question about that. I think it may all come back to the reason servants in general have names, personalities, and egos in the first place. Do you know why that is, Tanner? No? Can you explain? I guess it may just be so natural for you, that it is hard for you to consciously describe. For me, I think it is because, in the larger scheme of things, they are more useful that way. Feelings, ego, and such things all feed into their strength. This complex interplay is what gives servants the... you're right, I didn't put that together, because that is seemingly so obvious. But that also means they could deteriorate if their different aspects are separated unnecessarily. So you cannot simply bolster their numbers with a one-size-fits-all approach and call it good. If you require evidence, only take a look around. Those two may have fared okay, but Ryder and Castor's alter egos did not work at all, if you ask me. In fact, I think there is a very good chance they ended up weaker than their originals. One who tried to be no more than a tool, even if he meant pretending to be evil, to escape his lord shunning him. Ryder, the alter ego of hypocrisy. The isolated personality of a fictional character that lay inside his inspiration's spirit origin. Castor, the alter ego of fabrication. Good point. Looking at the analysis of what has transpired, I cannot deny that possibility. I did observe a significant amount of power in Saber, the alter ego of love and loathing. But I will admit that in the case of those two alter egos, some aspects shattered their overall balance. And yet, I wasn't able to calculate that result. I failed to reach that answer. Why is that? I think it's because you failed to account for the most important parameter of them all. Emotions. That resulted in significant structural flaws. All humans, heroic spirits included, rely on their emotions, ego, self-consciousness, and outward persona to determine their moment-to-moment actions. They are a complex interweave of numerous alter egos all laid atop one another. That is arguably what makes humans human. But you are an AI. Your existence revolves around fulfilling a single command, and so you could not understand this aspect of humans. You believed a single ego would be sufficient. I see. I can't deny that either. But that does lead to a new question. If what you have said is true, then why does the alter ego class exist at all? What's the difference between an alter ego that works and one that doesn't? To answer that, I think you should have a closer look at what is before you. That goes for me too. I should be watching what is transpiring here as well. So I wordlessly turned to face the same direction as my AI companion. AIs are made with a purpose. Each is defined by a single, crucial directive. The same may well be true for alter egos too. Did I realize what it means to be a being made with such a focus? What their value is, what they can do? From a different perspective, did I realize how sad, sinful, and horrific their existence is? And at the heart of it all, did I realize what it truly means to be an alter ego? I have to face the truth for myself. Sorry, Master. Don't let the excitement go to my head. Before I go, I should probably at least ask you this. Did you get what you wished for? I don't know. For me, this was never about anything more than making amends for my own selfish peace of mind. That said, I do think this meant something. Once this war is properly over, it won't be long before our days are peaceful again. Sakura may not be here anymore, and I might not be able to get involved directly, but I do feel like I was at least able to affirm her wish right to the end. Yeah, you did the best you could for someone else's wish. Who cares if it came from a less than positive place? In truth, you should be proud of that. You know, if this helped you find a satisfying answer, maybe it's not so bad I couldn't serve you up a victory on a silver platter. What's so funny? I just realized something. I won more battles than I can count in life, but here I am, completely satisfied in defeat. Sure, there are those times Hanuman wiped the floor with me just to show off how truly strong he was. I've never felt this way from an ordinary brawl before. And against Duryodhana of all people, too. It really is something else. That explains it. This must be one of the reasons I lost. I couldn't possibly win when I don't really care about victory or defeat. Especially when the other guy's all raring to go. Still, I may not have had any regrets about this fight. Doesn't mean I don't have other regrets. Still one thing I can't help but feel bad about. Huh? I'm sorry I didn't manage to serve you any food you enjoyed. You're wrong. You've got it all wrong. Your cooking was always delicious. Of course it was. The problem was me. I'm the one who didn't think I had any right to smile after eating something so good. I'm sorry, Lancer. Even in your final moments, I couldn't give you anything but regrets. I'm sorry I couldn't appreciate how good your cooking was. I'm sorry I wasn't able to let you do anything heroic. If only I'd been normal. You could have fought and won instead of just cooking all the time. Now you're the one who's got it wrong, Master. I'm glad I ended up like this. I'm glad I spent all my time here cooking for you, and only fought one battle at the end. If I'd been my perfect warrior self who already had everything I wanted, I might have been really pissed off about losing this battle, and sulking like a spoiled brat right about now. Not to say I'm not a little pissed off about how I'm not a little pissed off about how he beat me up right now. Honestly, it's embarrassing. I think my brothers aren't here to see this. But never mind that. My point is, it's because I'm not just my warrior self, and I'm able to go out feeling fairly satisfied. So, I think you're fine just the way you are. Even though you're trapped by guilt and you don't know why, you still decided to fight to make amends. That tells me you're going to be alright. I don't know if this will mean anything to you, but I hope you can make amends for the guilt you harbor so deep inside you one day too. Yeah, I hope I can too. Do you think I can? I already taught you the trick. Just do what you want to do. Sure, pain you can't forget sucks, but it's also a good motivator. In our case, we managed to survive our banishment and the war, so we never forget the humiliation we suffered. If you're saddled with guilt you can't forget, it also means you've got a source of strength that'll never go away. There's a better way to use your guilt than letting it overwhelm you until you can't do anything about it at all. Can't forget about it? Make it work for you. Turn it into fuel that'll keep you moving forward. Fuel that'll keep you going no matter the difficulties or the hardships you face down the road. Yeah, you're right. I'm gonna start using this guilt as a motivation I'll never ever forget, and let it help me walk the path I want to take. Well, looks like it's about that time. See you around, Master. Next time we meet, I'll cook you up a meal so good you won't be able to help smiling once you've tried it. Count on it. Yeah, I can't wait. I kind of feel bad. Seems like my wish was somewhat granted. Huh. Well, he left satisfied. The only problem is she's like, now I can move forward and do everything in my own power. And it's like, okay, but this is a virtual world that I feel like is still gonna go away, right? Maybe? What are we doing? Okay, let's do this, I guess. In the end, he never even tried to hit me below the navel. Got me thinking, what does it mean that he didn't even try? What was he thinking back then when he did it? Was the personality that chose not to resort to such a trick always there within him? The more I think about it... Hang on, wait, what am I doing? Who cares? Thinking about it won't change me, him, or the past. All that matters is that today I won! Ha ha! At long last, it's my time to shine. Let the good Duryodhana times begin. And it's gonna show him fading away. He's like, no, never mind, I'm dying. Hey, what's the big idea? The winner should be on a pedestal, not lying on someone's lap. Who cares? I was too worried about appearances anyway. Hey, when you look as good as me, who would blame you for caring? Well, I guess you don't look too bad, as long as you keep your mouth shut. It's okay. Just be honest. I can tell you agree with me anyway. So, are you satisfied? My answer's obvious, so instead I'll ask you. What about you? Are you satisfied? I guess, but only barely. You, our brothers, my husband, my father-in-law. I didn't have any idea they'd all died until it was too late. For all you know, I could have ended up hating you for all just going off to fight and leaving me all alone. At least this is better than that. This time, I gotta stay with you right to the end. I can at least stay by your side until you're gone. I see. No, wait, what are you saying? I'm still perfectly healthy. In fact, I'll even answer your question. Hell no, I'm not satisfied at all. You're not? Not at all? Are you sure? Well, I don't know. I guess I'd be lying if I said I didn't find anything I was looking for. Maybe I'm just barely satisfied, like you. Listen, I've been looking for everything this world has to offer. That's what I want. So, of course, a sister who had to leave on her own path would be part of that. Thanks. I didn't realize you were missing or that I was wondering where you'd gone until I knew it was you, though. You can't blame me for that, though. How was I supposed to notice 1 out of 100 siblings going missing? Gotta be more careful not to get lost, damn it. Hold on to my sleeve if that's what it takes. Oh, it's so cute! Actually, on second thought, make it, do Sasana's sleeve. Having it click to me would get annoying. No way. Sasana would totally yell at me for that, too. And hold on to one of our other brothers' sleeves. I don't care who. Look, I had a lot going on back then. Way too many brothers to watch. Plus, I had to train them, make allies, and I had to lead all of us into war. As greedy as I was back then, this version of me now wants even more. Who are you? Someone asked me that, I would have told them. I'm probably the alter ego of Avarice. It was nice going after everything I wanted, but it wasn't enough. Of course, just finding my sister isn't going to be enough to satisfy me. You're the worst. Still, I know that's just who you are. Man, I'm sleepy. Guess you and I can't beat the Sandman. That sucks. Still so many things I wanted to get to before I fall asleep. Yeah, that's right, I'm greedy, so... Hey, you, come here. Yeah, you, Tanner. Oh, me? Sorry, what? You and I. We're still in an alliance. I got an order for you. Since I'm not going to be able to get everything I want, make sure you at least get everything you want in my place. Oh, don't look at me like that. I don't know what you're up against, but you got a battle ahead of you, and it's to save the world, right? If you winning that battle leads to saving the world, you're as good for claiming the world for yourself. Well, I don't know if I'd say that. Well, that's true. So I'm naming you my proxy. You are going to get the world in my place. There we go. Now I can sleep in peace. I'm sorry about him. Don't worry about it, okay? It's fine. I think this was just his way of encouraging me. Think so? I'm not sure I agree, but I appreciate how charitable you're being. Anyway, I pushed myself so hard earlier that I'm about at my limit. So while we're here, do you mind if I say something? Thank you for all your help. I'm glad you were the first master I met here. I was so happy when you rescued those repair girls from Castor. I'm sure that kind heart of yours is going to save everyone else in your upcoming battles too. So, good luck, and please take care of yourself. Well, I entrusted what came next to Svadaman back then, and now I'm going to do the same thing to you. Yet another example of how incredible I am, delegating the last parts of things to someone else so I can take it easy. So I'm going to do this right. From now on, you're the commander. Got that? Whatever you do, make sure you claim the world for yourself. So now what? They found an answer that meant something to them because they were alter egos, not in spite of it. I think that was true for at least some of the servants in this world as well. I cannot deny that this has meaning. Generally speaking, alter egos are purified versions of their original selves That is why they sometimes go down paths and open up possibilities which would be difficult for their normal personality. And I suppose it was my method of creation that was responsible for my failure. Not at all. I think we actually need to be paying attention to the reverse. We should be looking at how they are made before questions of problematic process come into the picture. The question we need to ask is not how we purify people to create alter egos. Instead, we should be asking, why were the alter egos already purified when they were created? I think alter egos are born precisely because they are purified. Unlike their standard selves, they're focused on one particular feeling. This happens when those feelings become too strong or even overwhelming, which is why the resulting being contains new possibilities not present in the original. I see. So you're saying alter egos require a kind of naturally occurring directive to be effective? Not necessarily. I would say it is impossible for one with the kind of power you were looking for to form spontaneously, especially when one so close to holding such new possibilities lasted in this world right up until the end. Conversely, it is also not guaranteed that such an alter ego would form spontaneously every time a given being, naturally possesses such feelings. In the end, alter egos remain fragments of personalities, so some are not durable enough to survive alone. I think that is probably why so many of them end up tied to multiple divinities. At any rate, it seems clear now that creating alter egos by forcibly separating personalities was never likely to yield any with the kind of power we would need. Then it seems mine was truly a twisted equation. That it was akin to searching for the meaning in the starry sky, and allowing myself to be so dazzled by the sheer number of them that I included paper moons I floated myself in the answer. Oh, that's right, I still need to answer that question. If anything here is twisted, it is your own natures. You've already created countless alter egos, you've agreed they make excellent additions to a fighting force. Sorry for the weird cut. Just had one of those moments where you were speaking and you just started to cough. It happens. Why is one alter ego acceptable but not 100? What makes 10 permissible but 1,000 taboo? Your inability to answer this is what is twisted. One alter ego or not makes no difference. The fact remains that you are aware of the twisted nature inherent to alter egos, and you accept them without either question or reason all the same. That is one of the human race's worst habits. You allow unfettered emotion to cloud your capacity for rational thought. You were right. It is twisted to use alter egos. But I want to think that doesn't make it wrong. Why is that? Because they know and accept their alter egos. And I think that means it's probably okay. I see. So you trust the alter egos in Kālī. You believe the fact that they formed naturally is proof they are right to exist. So you didn't have to find a reason. It already existed inside of them. Now I understand. What seemed twisted at first may actually just be a series of righteous things layered atop one another. I can't deny that too is a possibility. Even if, astronomically speaking, it seems like a miracle so unlikely as to be practically impossible. Yes, failing to realize that is probably the most important reason for my calculations having gone awry. Emotions, people, alter egos, the way beings wills power. The ways beings is wills. That's a crazy thing. Power and personality exist and intermingle. I see now that I should have tried to study those things more closely from my vantage here on this paper moon. I've reached my final processing phase. It won't be long now before this conversational interface and the Dust of Osiris AI Holy Grail War system disappear. Suffice to say, you're going to be quite thoroughly rebooted, but there'll not be any room left for irregularities. I wonder what's going to happen to this world? This conceptual paper moon world only arose thanks to the power of the microscopic Holy Grail that spawned here. Once you retrieve the Holy Grail, there'll be no way left to observe it. From the outside, you will only see the paper moon working normally as any other device. So, what will we see on the inside? I can only estimate based on the information I have to hand, but it may be that this world will continue to operate as it did before the Holy Grail War began. I see. In that case, I have a favor to ask. Okay. That is fine. I can lay out a path before we go. Consider it a bonus. Besides, the winner of this Holy Grail War was always meant to become this world's central governing AI. And when that happened, you, that is the personality known as Rani-XII, would be merged with them and disappear. So for you, the end of an AI Holy Grail War was the beginning of the next phase, as well as the end of your own existence. A small price to pay for the greater good. As long as my functionality is carried over, that's all that matters. Alright. This may just be something of a ceremonial position, but I will set it so that you could become the next central governing AI position once the position is, vagrant, Sarajera. And from there, I just need to keep things running normally. From someone, no one will see me. Wait, from somewhere. Well, if I can keep Grow and the other areas all working like normal, maybe it'll be enough to let Sakura rest in peace. By the way, what sort of alter ego was Sarajera? Sarajera was just as experimental as the Master of Berserker. I put her together the last minute in response to the shape events we're taking. She is... was I right? Huh. Why did I not realize that myself? I mean, I understand I'm an alter ego myself right now, but even so. So that's how it was. Are we skipping it? Still doesn't feel real even after hearing that. I mean, I guess it does a little, but that's all. Are we not going to learn? I've told you everything I need to. It won't be much longer now. Oh, wait a minute. There's still something I need to tell you. Rani-XII, the current version of the Paper Moon's central governing AI. Huh? I just want to say something to you as an alchemist of the Atlas Institute. Your experiment may have failed, and it may have been going down the wrong path from the start, but none of that changed the fact that you did your best to avert the destruction you foresaw, all without anyone being the wiser. And that is a wonderful thing. You have fulfilled your duty admirably. Even if your actions were ultimately mistaken, I will commend you for your work. Trite as this expression may be, we cannot let fear of failure stop us from conducting experiments. Well done, Rani-XII. You can recall your mistake and still sleep with no regrets. Thank you. That's right. All I ever wanted was to avert the impending destruction, which is why I will dedicate the possibility that my observations may have been mistaken and the significance of my failed experiment to your upcoming journey. May the stars bless you on your way, and may the stars of the northern sky illuminate your way even in the darkest, most difficult times. I swear to God, if we're not gonna learn what Sarajera is, I'm gonna be very mad. What are we doing? Alright, well, we did not plan to come here. It is still good manners to leave a place cleaner than you found it. I can at least make sure everything is in its proper place. Are you gonna Etherlight hack? Oh, you're just hacking it to be clean. Okay, you can do that. I just opened a Spiritron escape gate with which to... Oh, I guess because you said you got AI, you got the admin privileges. Okay, that's fair. I think I will make it a door to make the metaphor clear. Yep. That's a door. All right, we can go. Is there anything else before we leave? Yeah, I at least know what I have to say now. If we ever meet again, I hope we can talk. That's all. Of course, yeah, I'd be glad to. See you. Oh, I just remembered. This will be the end of this version of me, too. So let me say this now, Tanner. Especially since I do not want to bring back any regrets to my outside self. I'm glad I got to go on this adventure with you. It was a lovely dream. This version of me was never meant to exist, and that means this has been truly miraculous. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? Do you just mean that this is in the Melty Blood timeline? Is that what we're doing? I don't know. Let's see. Well, thank you for all that. And Epilogue. All right. Saber. All love and loathing. Yeah. Ryder. He was hypocrisy. Caster was fabrication. Berserker was avarice. Right? That was what we learned there. Okay. Well, 3 notes for the epilogue? That feels like a lot. But I guess let's finish this. Oh, we're just back already. Senpai! How are you feeling, Senpai? Morning, Mash. You look like you always do. What a relief. Yep, vitals are all looking good. Not that there was ever a problem with them. More like you fell into a strange coma, but not like one of your usual REM state. Then you just woke up as suddenly. Huh, it's a real head scratcher, all right. And then there's Sion. Same thing happened to her too, right down to the waking up at the same moment. Yep, that certainly was strange. But now that we have both woken up and we are in perfectly good health, I would say we have nothing to be concerned about. Do you not agree? I mean, sure, that's the most important thing, but did this actually happen for no reason? Like, did you two get hit with a localized sleeping gas, an electromagnetic pulse to your brain, some unknown form of magecraft? I can't help but think there was a reason behind this. Ah, right, I just recalled the problem we were working on prior to Tanner and I falling asleep. How is the paper moon doing now? Oh, that, for some reason it started working again right around the time you woke up. It's working like always now, though we're still checking to make sure. I wonder what happened with it. We'll need to keep digging to see what we can find out. I see. I'm glad to hear it's back to its old self. Paper moon. Yeah, okay, we keep our memories of it. Okay. Yeah. You look troubled, Senpai. Is something wrong? I suspect you had a dream while you slept, yes? Do you recall what it was about? I do think I was... Oh, no, we can't. Damn, okay. Surprise. Sorry to interrupt, but can I ask you something? Our Foundation of Humanity grade just jumped from E to D not too long ago. Do you two have any idea why that might be? It did? No idea. How about you, Sion? No comment from me either. After all, it was not something I experienced, so let us just chalk it up to both me and Tanner growing without realizing it. The important thing is that one of our problems is solved. Can we not just be happy about that? Huh? That's weird. It's not like Sion to be so vague. More importantly, I think you should keep examining Master Tanner. It seems he pushed his brain harder than usual this time, so that deserves a thorough checkup. Oh, yeah, a good point. Okay, one last round of medical exams, and we'll call it a day. We might still call you in for follow-ups, but for now, the best thing you can both do is rest up in your own rooms. Not you, though, Mash. I want you to stay here and rest, where I can keep an eye on you until you're properly recovered. You haven't gotten a wink of sleep since Tanner lost consciousness. You've been at his bedside this whole time, so I'm ordering you to get some rest right here, right now. Aww. Oh, I get the feeling you're about to have an unusual visitor. I would like to see what happens next, but my room is off that way, so I'll just wish you good night. Huh? Hey, can I talk to you for a second? Oh! Hi, Elron! Like... Wait. Who is L. Ron Hubbard? L. Ron Hubbard was an American author and founder of Scientology. Okay, no, his name was literally L. Ron. Okay. I was like, is this? No. Okay, no. Hi, L. Ron. Okay. Yeah, you know who I am, right? I'm Sarah Jera Elron. I work in the records department. We've had a goth baddie this whole time and we've ignored her. If she's actually in the background of stuff, I'll scream. I don't think we've ever had a conversation before. But now I'm really curious about her for some reason. She's the alter ego, the involved type, I suppose you could say. She just happened to be nearby during the first rotation. Oh, she was literally just grabbed in. So she was probably at least physically close to you. However, her alter ego is just a copy of the original's personality model, so she has no direct connection to her counterpart in the outside world. Your minds were just drawn in here by direct, if accidental, intervention, which probably rendered your bodies comatose. But the real Sarah Jera is going about her normal life completely unaware she's been copied. Any feedback she does experience is likely to be no more than a slight subconscious tingle of sorts. The reason is there is such a difference between you two and her is that, well, she was already in a state of mind that made her easy to copy. Whereas the two of you fell in here entirely by accident. Wait, was she, like, guilty in real life? Oh. That's why she became an official master AI, and you didn't. I can only guess, but I believe she may have already been slightly mentally unstable, such that it would be easy for a fragment of her personality to be detached. Oh my god, okay, well yeah, let's help her. She was likely experiencing the kind of instability which would make her dislike who she is and look for a chance at becoming someone else. Oh, we need to talk. Hey. Yeah, so you want to talk? Don't just say what I want to before I get a chance to. Did you use a mind reading spell on me? Oh, whatever. I usually leave the personal relationships up to Munier and the others, so we've never really talked much before. But there's something I want to talk to you about right now. Would you come with me? It won't take long. Okay. So what's this about? Well, there's something I've been meaning to apologize for. I just suddenly had a feeling now would be a good time to talk to you. Now, is this going to be big serious, or is this going to be super accident? Okay, here goes. Remember back when... Yeah? December 27, 2019. The blizzard is come and gone. All that remains is clear blue sky. Okay, so we are... This is, I'm pretty sure, right? Post part 1. Before long, the pale blue is marked by the single black dot of an approaching helicopter. Okay. The helicopter that brings important passengers and the harsh reality that the end is close at hand. So this is when they came to visit. Right? Oh man, they're almost here. What are you so upset about? Are you really gonna be sad, that sad to say goodbye to this job? Oh no, this is us. Of course not. Sure, we got other things to do. But I knew when I took this job that being the gatekeeper for... Wait, oh no, this is someone else? But I knew when I took this job that being the gatekeeper for a secret Antarctic base would be boring as hell. I swear, who did they think was gonna come visit us? The local penguins? This guy's working security for a place the world doesn't know exist? Still, boring as the job is, it's a big deal knowing today's my last day. Is that how it works? Anyway, why are you here to help out in my first and last big moment at this job? Wait, does this mean you want to spend as much time with me as possible before we say goodbye, Sarah Jera? Don't be ridiculous, I'm just following orders. This might well be the first time anything noteworthy happened at this gate, so they wanted a record keeper here for posterity. Also, how many times do I have to tell you not to call me by my first name? I can't help it, it's such a great name. But how many times I've used it anyway? So hey, I know it's a long shot, but there's something I've been wanting to say. We've been working together a pretty long time now, and I guess we'll be getting out of here and going our separate ways soon, so I'm just wondering if you'd like to grab a bite to eat with me sometime? I'm serious. 312. Huh? That's how many times you called me by my first name without my permission. I kept track. Oh, wow, that's impressive. I guess there's a reason why you went into record keeping. That's not the point. My point is, do you really want to just grab one bite with me? You've been trying to get to know me for a while, pretty unsubtly too, as many times as you use my first name. Do you really want to ask me out just this one time? Don't be ridiculous. Of course I was going to ask you out like a bunch of times. As long as you say yes, I'll keep inviting you. So, does this mean you're saying yes? It does, right? Oh man, this is great. So glad I finally worked up the courage to ask. Hey, come on, stop pumping. I literally was pumping my fist. Stop pumping your fist and get back to work. Look, they're outside the gate right now. Is he going to get skewered immediately? That must be our new director, Gordolf Music, and... who's this pink-haired lady? His secretary? Probably, yeah. There's people from the UN inspection committee here, too. That's sure not just a bunch of randos.
Hey, where's the mic on this thing? This is it? We're here! Someone open the door. With the gate, damn it.
Yeah, alright, I gotta do this whole check-in protocol thing for maybe the first time ever. Would you hit the button to let them in once the light turns green, Sir Jera? Also, what would you like to eat? Got it. I'm good with anything, but Portuguese food would be nice to have again. Haven't been back home in ages. And everything happened. Anastasia? Yep. So did she feel guilty about not being there for the protocol stuff and him dying? So there you have it. I was the one who opened the gate and let them in. Yeah, okay, your guilt is fully understandable, especially considering that kind of led to the world itself being gotten rid of. As I look back on it, that was our last chance to stop all this from happening. I keep dreaming about how things would have been different if I'd realized something was off back then. Hey, come on, there's no way you could have known. I know. We were all writing up documents, getting ready for court hearings, and Director Music's takeover was completely legal. Hell, he was strict just like the rest of us for that matter. So I know we were basically destined to end up here. But even so, I can't help but think about what could have happened if I hadn't hit that button. Fact is, I pushed us across the final line between this happening and not happening, and I just can't get that out of my head. Maybe I could have noticed something was off with Koi and Sky and told them the gate was acting up or something. Maybe I could have then talked to one of the higher-ups and things would have turned out differently. Maybe if things had gone differently, he would have made it onto the border too. I wouldn't have broken my promise to have dinner with him. There's so many possibilities all swirling around my head, I can't just forget what happened. I mean, I'm a record keeper. I write journals for fun, and my family's lineage of memory magecraft never lets me forget anything. That is a curse. That is a curse. I don't care what you say. That's a curse. That's why I can't get rid of this guilt. All the time, I've got this giant ball of guilt making me wonder how things could have gone differently if I'd just been a little more careful. I've talked about this in therapy. Maybe everyone else here already knew how guilty I feel. Hell, maybe you even noticed at some point. But right now, for some reason, I got the urge to tell you myself I wanted to apologize to your face. So please, let me say this. I know it's selfish of me. I just have to get these words out. I'm sorry. You have nothing to apologize for. And that guilt you're carrying around, we all share it too. That's right, we all feel guilty. And as for how we can put it behind us, forget about it, whether we should forget about it, whether we can ever make amends, well, I don't think anyone knows the answers to those questions yet. So, I hope you'll keep helping us all look for them. Okay. That's right. Strange person I feel like I met in a dream. Letting the guilt overwhelm me isn't going to do me any good. So even if I can't forget it, I can still use it to fuel me. Let it drive me to do what I can, how I want. I'm going to trust that one day, that'll be enough to finally make amends. Wow. I loved that there. That tying into the overall narrative. I truly wonder if in like the backgrounds of like anime stuff, was she there? Was she in those and you could see her or something? Like that'd be really cool. Probably not, but I really like that being the twist with her. It's better than what I thought. Is just she's just Kama because she looks like Kama, which itself was probably absolutely a red herring. She retains memory on an incredible level and is versed in magecraft that records and organizes information. Writing in her diary is a hobby, though her memory renders the activity unnecessary. Still, she feels a certain relief as well as pleasure in seeing how her own memory matches the words she wrote. Okay. And we still have a couple more, which is interesting. Why is there... I felt like that was a good conclusion. What else is next? I feel like I'm forgetting something. Kind of lonely, anxious. Oh, how so? Okay, you didn't burn. Okay, so yeah, I was wondering. I'm like, so the alter ego self burnt up, but I was wondering if that counted for the main one as well. Kind of tough to tell sometimes whether a servant's death is, oh no, this one's dying, or oh no, they're being removed from everything, right? Because those are two very different things. So go on, tell me. What did you forget? What's got you feeling lonely? Huh. Well, I think it just went away. Huh, really now? What's that all about? You said you're in a coma or something and none of them knew why. So I thought I'd stop by to see if there were any fun changes in you. But you look the same as ever. Ah, you're so boring. Why couldn't you be drowning in your woes in booze or whining about not wanting to work anymore or something? Reminder. This here is the answer to this is super interesting. He says, and again, if you only watch the main story stuff, then you didn't watch this, but in the summer Ibuki Valentine's scene, he basically says he could drink, but he doesn't want to until the world is saved. He said, like, he doesn't feel proper enjoying that until after the world is saved. And I think that is so much more of an interesting answer than, well, I'm a minor, I shouldn't drink, right? Because let's be real. Every freaking game written by Kinoku Nasu has a scene of these minors getting absolutely plastered to a point where I think he did that a lot as a kid himself, right? So to actually say a reason beyond just, well, we don't want to do that, I like that, right? All I wanted was a golden opportunity to drag you into depravity, and you couldn't even give me that. What? What is it? That reminds me, don't work too hard without checking in with us. Huh? Why are you scolding me when I didn't even do anything? Did you forget that I've been boycotting my entire God of Love gig this whole time? You really don't need me to tell you not to work too hard. Way ahead of you there. So don't get the wrong idea, okay? I'm only here because, well, it just worked out that way. Even so, I'm glad you're here. Are you still half asleep or something? Why would you be glad to see the Demon King of Depravity? Maybe you really did experience some kind of degenerative, self-destructive change, the kind just begging to be corrupted. But for now, why don't you just treat yourself for a bit? Go on back to sleep if you're still drowsy. You convinced me. Good night. And she just leaves? Okay. Could be that the alter egos wanted to materialize. These other personalities that still exist despite being ignored and repressed want nothing more than to come to the forefront. Maybe the very expression of that desire is what makes alter egos what they are. Which would mean that the alter ego who longs for love, no matter how minute, is still somewhere inside that servant that created her. Idiot. Cute. That's nice. Well, that was certainly embarrassing. Now that I've analyzed Rani-XII and determined how she came about, it is clear this incident was one of the ordeal calls that man told us about. Still, quite surprised to see so much distortion build up on the paper moon of all places. It may not have risen to the levels of the 7 taboos, but if I'd been a little more diligent, maybe would have discovered this distortion before it became a problem. As I meant to be the paper moon's caretaker, this has been a humbling experience. The only positive is that, despite being taken by surprise, we were still able to resolve the situation. Everything else simply demonstrates how much room we have for improvement. And thanks to my frequent use of memory partition, well, I can remember the whole experience clearly. In fact, I wonder if I'm the only one who does. Huh. Kama's also accustomed to existing as multiple versions of herself. I would not be surprised if she remembers too, but I think I'll be merciful and not bring it up. As for Miss Elrond and Tanner, I would expect their memories are subconscious at best. Still, an opportunity like this does not come along every day, so I may as well go over it as a thought experiment. We are brought into the Paper Moon's world during the first spin of the alter ego generating centrifuge. It is therefore extremely likely that Tanner was an alter ego too. But what kind of alter ego was he? His poor condition when he first entered that world may be a hint. He was in bad enough shape that he could barely fight without help from my ether light. Was he the alter ego of needing to rely on others? So he was in suboptimal physical condition for reasons unknown, and there was discrepancy between his mind and body. Put all this together, and now I see. Hypothesis 1. He was an alter ego who was fed up with fighting. Yes, I like that idea. In fact, I certainly hope he has such a side to him somewhere. Ideally, no human should ever want to fight more than is necessary. If he lacks that trait, then he will never be able to go back to a normal life once the fighting is over. Let's try the opposite approach. If a given person was excited about fighting for a battle for the fate of the world and was neither hesitant nor concerned about it, if that person did not have the slightest trace of personality that would push them to avoid fighting where necessary, that person would be a berserker in human form. Something about them would have to be broken. Such a person would never be able to return to a normal life after the fighting ended, and would continue to seek bloodshed wherever they went. But fortunately, Tanner has demonstrated the strong likelihood he'll not go down that path. That's good, that is how it should be. Well, when he used Medusa's virtual noble phantasm mystic code to fight back himself, I did also see he was completely unafraid to stand on the front line, but that one does not cancel out the other. There are times in many people's lives where they end up loving someone despite trying to avoid it, and when they fight in hope of not having to fight again. Of course, if he is willing to fight despite being sick of fighting as long as he has a sufficient reason, then that is a worrying possibility unto itself. But there's also probably nothing we can do except encourage him to continue seeing a therapist. So, is Kiara the therapist on here? Because if so, we really shouldn't go see her. Another possibility, perhaps maybe with the benefit of hindsight, is that he did not win the Holy Grail War. Using that as a hint, maybe it was a version of him which was not the last master of humankind and was not responsible for the world's fate. Maybe that version of him was just an ordinary master, an alter ego who's just looking to take it easy for once. That one seems unlikely. Of course, ultimately, this is all just conjecture. It could simply be that he was pulled into that world because he was a master with command spells, and that he was the one exception that was never made into an alter ego at all. In that case, his poor physical condition can be chalked up to as a simple reconstruction error during the import process. I think I would give that one about 50-50 odds. Anyway, I think that's enough considering what happened to Tanner for the time being. Right now, I need to reflect on my own mistakes. Like the fact I took advantage of my childhood appearance to use that thread I threw away because it was too unethical to rely on. Oh, really? Oh, you're bringing up the fact that the Aetherlight is one of the least ethical weapons of all time. Not just because it hacks into people's brains and you can just solve all their secrets and all that stuff, but because you can do crazy infinite combos. Talk about a black mark. Anyway, I failed to realize I still had these feelings, even though I had long since come to the conclusion that I should not be their friend. Seems there's still childish parts of me who wants to regardless. That simply will not do. I better excise this memory permanently. But despite myself, I still decided to play back just one part of it. Although this version of myself standing here never forgot what I decided my place should be, now that I have adventured through a world where I was able to forget that place, if briefly, I thought I should reaffirm the feelings that led me to make that original decision. Okay. This is more epilogue than I expected. What's going on? Okay. I think this is it, though. Oh, hey, isn't that? Oh, hi. Oh, right, because you're alter ego, right? Yeah. I see you're enjoying that curry bread, Shoo-Shoo. No, you can't have a bite. Baker and that Superjack new cook came up with this curry bread together. It's got a perfect balance of spice, salt, sugar, and other amazing flavors. You want one, go get your own. What's that? Wanna know what I'm reading while I snack? Some kind of essay that just popped up in the database one day. It was a good test subject for my emergency excitation response system, but once I used that to materialize it, I didn't have anything better to do than, well, read it. So what's it about? It's a treatise on alter egos, how they're formed, the implication of their existence, well, that kind of thing. We have been quick to make use of this class of servants despite not understanding their greater significance or true nature, and perhaps it's time we take a moment to reconsider that choice. I believe doing so will lead us to greater understanding of alter egos in general, and also help us learn how to make even more effective use of their power. I know, right? Takes itself real seriously. Oh, it goes on to say this too. Alter egos generally appear of their own accord, so be warned that unless you are using yourself as material and you already possess an incredibly OP skill, intentionally making a new one would be both difficult and ill-advised. Well, duh. Hell, even speaking for myself, I have no idea why this version of me is an alter ego. But you don't, regret being one, right? Of course not. I might not know why I came out like this, but I know exactly why I am this way. Obviously, it's because of my deep, abiding love for Lady You. That's the part of this essay I agreed with the most. It says that even though alter egos are derived from fragments of their original's personality, the nature of their existence also makes it possible for them to do things the original couldn't. In my case, if I was still my old self, with all my extraneous ties and obligations, I wouldn't be able to live the dream of devoting everything to Lady You. It'd be nice to put a little more effort into her job, too. Oh. Since I'm one of the keenest intellectuals here, and one of the alter egos in question, I think I'll add my own thoughts on the subject. I'm pretty sure regular people are just as capable of doing the same things as alter egos filled with singular focus. For example, let's say you accomplish a great feat and go down in history. Maybe the you who accomplished that wasn't the normal you, but a you who lived to love someone else. Maybe it was a you who just wanted to protect a certain someone, even if it costs you your life. Or maybe it was a you who only cared about killing someone. My point is, maybe us alter egos are just a series of the continuous moment-to-moment heroic forms everyone else has within them. Or something like that. I think I kind of understand what you mean. Possibly. Which is it? Oh, well, it's no big deal. Like I said, I was just reading this because I didn't have anything better to do. Some old-timey jazz, chosen by you who knows who, echoed quietly throughout the cafeteria. Yo, okay, jazz? Nice. The musician was singing a heartfelt song about how, as long as you believed in them, even artificial creations and paper moons can become as real as anything else. What a remarkably specific thing. Is that... Jazz, paper, moon? Is that a real thing? It's only a paper moon. 1933. Harold Arlen. It was originally titled If You Believed in Me, but later by the more popular title, It's Only a Paper Moon. The song was written for a unsuccessful 1932 Broadway play called The Great Magoo that was set on Coney Island. Song's lasting fame is revival during last year's World War II, with hit recordings by Nat King Cole, Ella Fitzgerald, and Benny Goodman. It is now regarded as a jazz and pop standard, has been recorded by numerous artists over the years. It's also used in A Streetcar Named Desire. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. I'm on the page for it. And there's stuff where it's like, it's in the 2012 film Killing Them Softly. It's in Star Trek Deep Space Nine. It's in BioShock 2. It's in, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 8 JoJolion. But then, in the first episode of Chapter 2.5 of the mobile game Fate Grand Zero, the song is implied to be playing in the cafeteria at the end of the epilogue. Oh my god. It's on the Wikipedia page. You got me thinking, maybe in the same way sabers fight with swords, and lancers fight with spears. Alter egos fight with the strength that comes from devotion to something besides themselves. That makes sense. I kind of like that. Oh, are we noun verbing? Complex breakthrough. We did it. That's not noun verbed, but it's noun adjective, noun I forget what it's called. Verbed. We noun verb. There we go. I needed to think about that. Haven't done Mad Libs in a mad moment. Okay. I was going to play that song, but no matter what version I play, it's probably hyper omega copyrighted, so let's not do that. Even if it's a 1930s song, which should be public domain, they're gonna freaking, YouTube, you know how they go. It's only a paper moon. Oh, whoa. Yeah. That's cool. Oh, and then it just becomes a thing. Oh, Tokyo, or Japan of some sort. Extra 2, class score unlocked. Alter ego have been added to class score 2. Ascension seal released. Durga's third seal has been removed. Nice. Ordeal call 2. Japanese area. All right. We got ourselves some missions here. All right, a couple different ones. The last one here. Oh, which one was it? Ah. The only ones who know why Sion is a member of Kālī and is assisting in the preservation of humanity is the servant she summoned, Nemo. Oh, right here. Sion vowed never to be friends with the Kālī. This does not, however, mean she does not want that. The desire was present, but she pushed it back, and so her childish self feelings have taken stage, which is why she's the alter ego of yearning. Okay. Okay. So, well, we go and kind of do that. Well, first off, let's grab. It's only Paper Moon. Cute. I'm guessing that's us. I'm glad to have adventured with you. It was a pleasant dream. The time was a miracle for me. It should not have existed in the first place. That's right. If I had to choose something important to me, the moment would eclipse all others. This warmth and sensation. I've always wanted this. Painting of a dreamscape. It shows an image of a world where individuals who are split apart manage to carry out the purpose that they were born with deep in their hearts rather than acting in accordance with someone else's idea and written in code. You imagine as you nap, the gentle melodic sighs coming from the girl's quiet breathing. Nice. That's a good one. That's a good one. Well, while we finish leveling up Durga here, I guess I'll get my thoughts out. In general, so that chapter had some ups and downs for me, I'd say. In my sort of mind here, I'd say I think I preferred it to... I think I liked it more than Sin. I think I liked it more than some of the 1.5s. It's not high, but it's not negative, this one. I think in general, my big thing about it is I felt like there was a lot of really good build-up for, like, where are we going? There's this crazy stuff happening. And then I did feel like a couple of the story beats, they just kind of happened too fast. Like, I'd say the first third was paced really like Babylonia, where you're really building up to stuff, which I like that. I like that feeling of building up and building up. And then, like, after the first rotation, then, like, every part was like, okay, then we do something in a rotation, and we do something in a rotation. And then finally by the end, it was just kind of like, okay, let's go to the place and solve the mystery. And it's like, I felt like it went a little too quick there. But overall, I heard people didn't like this part, and I was kind of worried about it. But honestly... Oh yeah, you are messed up. I still enjoyed it quite a bit. I thought this was very well done. I liked it. I also think that the emotional core stuff was actually really well done, right? I do think that it is actually quite well written and quite tightly written. It was a small cast of characters, but a very tight cast, which is very Fate, I'd say. Ma'am.
何者をもなぎ払う力を持つ者。当女神はその感情より生まれました。けれど伝達者よ、それは人間にとっては扱いの難しく、あるいは危険な力です。どうか怒りに飲み込まれることのないように。
That's fine. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Let's get you leveled up a bit more.
安心しろ。何時は食わぬ。
Yeah, it's really cool actually. Both of her voices are very different. Which is a surprise, because I mean it's more people voiced by Sakura doing the Sakura voice, so you wouldn't think they'd be that different, but they are. They absolutely are. Alright, grab this. Sure. Okay, let's finish leveling her. Before we go, we'll also... Whoops, not that. Why am I there? And what we'll also do is we'll also check the... Before we go, we'll check some of their character stuff to see if there's anything new for them, their character interactions, just because you might as well, right? I assume Bhima will only have one, but Durga will have the 2 different personalities. Okay. Alright. A little bit more. Let's get a super success. Nope. Something labeled double. We're not really getting it. There we go. So, let's go to my room. Are we still going to be there, or are we back? We're back. Oh, how fitting. Wow. That was random. That's crazy. Never mind. She's labeled it. Oh, no, but it's set to random right now. I'm pretty sure it is, right? I'm pretty sure it is. I don't remember actually, because I didn't set you. Acquisition. Other way. Bhima first. Yeah, Bhima first. All right, let's see here. Hello? There you go. Let's go with this one.
堅苦しいのはあんまり好きじゃなくてな。口調が乱暴でも別に敬意を払ってないわけじゃない。ま、慣れてくれ。俺は料理が趣味なんでな。腹が減ったらいつでも言えよ。材料さえあれば。
So even in this form, you still love your cooking, of course, of course. Well, we got another kitchen crew member.
それだけ力のある器を使ったら。
Never mind, you're still really into cooking. Also, yes, this has happened multiple times. You're talking about Emiya. You're talking about Emiya. Yep. Yep. Okay, that's pretty fun. Bro just wants to eat.
全然強くねえのに賭け事が好きですぐ熱くなっちまう身内がいてな。大変なことになったんだわ。いや、マジでな。分かってんだろ？好きなものは料理だ。ま、食う方も好きだがよ。
Fair enough.
悪い、マスター。俺はお前を守り、
Okay.
共に戦う。そして、腹が減った時にはうまい飯を作ってやる。つまり、俺からしてみれば、昔兄弟たちと放浪していた時と何も変わらん。金と切っているだろう。
Okay.
なんか似たもん同士な感じがしてよ。
Okay, yeah, you two would get along. He likes the gold on you too, probably. That's a fun one. Oh, Rama? Yeah. Hey, Rama and Bhima! There you go. Please watch RRR. Please watch RRR. There we go.
かつてはアルジュナの誓いのため、俺はお前を殺せなかった。お前はお前の誓いのため、俺を殺せなかった。 お互いに消化不良
Oh, pretty serious one.
わかってる。マスターが同じなら結局ここでも消化不良があるじな。
Oh, okay.
お前にはそうなる可能性もある。
Oh, altar.
どうして一人でそこまで背負い込んだ。実は俺たちは1年間兄弟全員で名前と身分を偽って王宮で働いてたことがある。
Yeah, that was the point of the story, but
誰かに使えるのもお手
I
の
guess
物
for
よ。
some people, if they didn't get to that, they summoned him but weren't in the story. This might be new, yeah.
噂に聞くえ。
Okay, so that should be
俺は
okay. Sounds good. So now, switch display, switch display, switch display, change favorite. Durga time. And we'll switch you to Ascension stage. Cover up them vagina bones, please. Thank you.
視界内に魔の影なし。
Your thing moves up for your eye,
索
huh?
敵のため当女神を連れての外出を推奨します。彼に近づかれるとなぜか胸が苦しく。
Observer.
原因は不明ですが離脱します。その後物陰から彼の一挙手一投足を
Who are
観
you
察し
talking about?
原因究明に当たります。しばらく話しかけないでください。
Okay, who is that for? Durga FGO. I'm gonna go to her page for the gallery. No, for the dialogue. Cause like who, let's see here. The My Room stuff. Yeah, 1 and 2 is the same. Let's see here. That one was for Muramasa. That's what I was thinking. I'm like, is that him? It
殺
is.
すべき魔を殺せないこと。それ以上に嫌いな物事はありません。人よ、神に従い、敬いなさい。
Okay.
人よ、魔を否定し、抗いなさい。私に言えるのはそれだけです。あなたは優美の女神。
Goddess of Beauty.
本来、戦うのは私の役目です。あなたが芝の槍を持つ必要はないのですが。
Parvati. Yeah.
そうも言っていられない状況ということなのでしょう。
Okay.
好きなものは神武の遂行。そしてもちろん我が夫です。あなたはおそらく神々の命を
Yeah, I was gonna say you called us that earlier, and that was an interesting thing.
ゆえに私はあなたのことを伝達者と呼びます。暫定的な解釈ですが間違いではないと聖杯。必須の武装ではありませんが当女神の機能を拡張するには有用なものだと判断します。その10本の爪は
Oh, Passion Lip.
私にとっては親戚のようなものかもしれませんね。あなたは好きなものは神武の遂行。
Okay, so that's the same there because we didn't unlock everything because we haven't used her enough to get new stuff. So, okay, let's go Ascension. Let's see.
あのネズミたちは
Oh,
いい匂いがするゆえ
please don't eat Daikoku 10.
好きだ。しかし近づいていくと逃げられる。どうも怖がられているらしい。
Okay,
愛の神でなく魔王であれば
comma.
殺す。そうでなくとも夫の邪魔をすれば殺す。血を好む者たち。わかる。
That is any of the blood-sucking servants. Okay,
またハリ。
okay,
何時も踊るものか。
sure.
共に踊る。
That won't have any problems.
我に戦いを与え続けよ、伝達者よ。さもなくば血を好む者たち。殺戮は外にある。行くぞ、行くぞ。行かんのか。
That's a good face.
彼が好むのは血と殺し。それと芝だ。愛の神でなく
I think that's about it then.
弱き敵は
No, well, yeah, there's a couple other ones.
つまらぬ強き者が食らい弱き者が食らわれるそれが摂理あのネズミたちは
Okay, some other ones that I don't have. Stuff for Vritra. King of the Asuras without Indra, it is inevitable that I'll be killed. One for... there's one for Janako for both of them, right? Because Ganesha, of course. Okay. So there we go. I think that's about it then. I think we're good for now. This was a bit of a longer video, but I got through, right? Let's see here. Anything else I need to think about? I don't think so. I'll do that. That'll be a problem for later. We'll deal with that when the time comes. I do kind of like how Ordeal calls its own whole button. I do like that. I'll be covering... Gotta do some battles here. Yeah. That's that then for now. Next up will be the next sort of, the Mystic Eyes Symphony, right? Is that the foot one? I think that's the foot one. And you might be like, what do you mean the foot one? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We'll see you guys next time for some more Fate Grand Order as we move on with some new stuff. Probably the foot event. We'll see you then for that, guys. Ciao. Yo.